It's 79 days to the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM, hits 103.9 FM in Accra, on Love 99.5 in Kumasi and myjoyonline.com. Also live in all 16 regions on X Spaces and Facebook. This morning, the Ghana Health Service on high alert after detecting type 2 poliovirus in a sewage and waterway during its Koforidua environmental surveillance site.
We actually isolated the virus, and based on that, we are supposed to declare it as a country. So it is not that a case of polio has been seen in an individual. What?
Also coming up, Fix the Country movement accuses the Ghana Police Service of bad faith for securing a court injunction on their blind side to hold their intended protest against illegal mining.
We notified the police 3 months ago. Now take it from me. We will disregard any unlawful orders to stop us from going on a protest. The protest is happening.
Also, in our No to Galamsey campaign, we'll tell you or hear from the chief of Adesina in the Eastern region in despair after all means to stop the menace in his area failed.
Some of the politicians they are in Accra, they can afford Vortic water, but we cannot afford Vortic water. So we'll be compelled to drink this polluted water, which will affect our organs.
In business,
the Ghana Statistical Service reveals second quarter GDP calculation was influenced by production output rather than consumer spending patterns. We've got more as the economy expanded by 6.9% in the second quarter. That's on the Joy Business Report.
These and more coming up with me, Mami Sinyamiche Thompson. Please stay. Let's dig in now. The Ghana Health Service is on high alert after detecting vaccine-derived poliovirus type 2 from its Koforidua surveillance site in the Eastern region. The virus was identified from an environmental sample collected on August 20, 2024, prompting the Ministry of Health and the Ghana Health Service to launch investigations and preventive measures. Director of Public Health at the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Franklin Sedu-Bequin, says the service will activate their human surveillance mechanism.
Ghana, we run as a two surveillance systems for polio. We do what we call the human surveillance and then the environmental surveillance. So we try to see whether individuals have been infected with the polio virus. And that one becomes evident when somebody has like weakness in one of the limbs. So that's a common one which we run. And then we are now doing what we call environmental surveillance. Because the polio virus is normally shared in our sewage system, we try to pick some of the sewage and test whether we can find the virus in. So in one of the sites in Koforidua, we actually isolated the virus. And based on that, we are supposed to declare it as a country.
Dr. Franklin Sedu-Bequin is Director of Public Health at the Ghana Health Service. Now, a former Executive Secretary of the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, Dr. Nida Kwansante, is urging the Commission and the government to hold the board and management of the Electricity Company of Ghana accountable for the current state of the company. His call comes in response to the PURC's proposal for government to consider either partial or full privatization as a means to restructure the company and restore its financial stability.
The fundamental problem is the technical and commercial losses. ECG collects less than 50% of the revenue it needs. That has nothing to do with anything other than non-performance. If you have a taxi driver who collects less than 50% of the revenue he needs to collect, would you keep him in place? At the end of the day, the real problem is that ECG and the bosses we have had for ECG have failed to perform for many years, but nobody over the years has held them to account. But we never admit that somebody is not doing their job. We need to face the fact.
Well, ranking on Parliament's Energy Committee, John Jinapor is calling for the involvement of private businesses in the collection of revenues for ECG.
Don't privatize it completely by selling it off. Involve Ghanaian entrepreneurs, the private sector, to collect the money for you. You create more jobs. You bring about efficiency. You bring about transparency. MTN sells credit. They allow people to sell on their behalf. Why can't we do the same with ECG? But the problem, I'm telling you, is the corruption and a few cabal who always want to benefit from the energy sector. That is the problem.
Away from energy, the Democracy Hub, organizers of the Fix the Country demonstrations, has accused the Ghana Police Service of bad faith in an attempt to quash their planned demonstration. The group plans to hit the streets from Saturday 21st to Monday September 23 to register their displeasure over the Galamsey menace and prevailing economic situation. But the Ghana Police Service has secured a court order prohibiting the group from embarking on the protest. Oliver Bakavomawo is one of the conveners.
As long as we have not been served with the order, our courts are clear that on questions of freedom of assembly, you cannot obtain an ex parte injunction against that. We notified the police 3 months ago. It is almost laughable from the test that again to their favorite friends in the judiciary who have completely continued to disregard our constitution and giving them an injunction. Now take it from me, we will disregard any unlawful order to stop us from going on a protest.
Meanwhile, former minister and lawyer Yusuf Hussaini has cautioned the police against repeatedly infringing on the rights of protesters. He spoke to Raymond Akwa on that front.
The police are using police powers to stop the individual from exercising his right to civil demonstration, civil disobedience. And civil disobedience is very important in a democracy in the sense that it draws attention to what the citizens feel disgusted about. The police are using that law to frustrate the enjoyment of that constitutional right.
Well, on that, there's some development from the police. My colleague Maxwell Akbaba joins me with more on that. Maxwell, what's the latest?
Well, contrary to news that the police have secured injunction barring the organizers from holding this protest directly opposite the Jubilee House at the Revolution Square, 8 hours ago, the Ghana Police Service Facebook account posted this. It says the Ghana Police Service would like to assure the public that the sufficient measures have been put in place to maintain law and order as well as ensure peace and security for the upcoming planned demonstration by the Democracy Hub group slated for 21st to 23rd September 2024. The Ghana Police Service will provide further details on the security measures for the planned demonstration today, Thursday, 19 September 2024.
All right, thank you so much, Maxwell Akbaba. Meanwhile, Chief of Adesina in the Eastern Region, Nana Dr. Bonnie Abankro V, is seeking help to fight illegal mining as the menace continues to ravage his community.
Very soon, we will not be able to get water to drink. And we are appealing to the government and the media to help us. The generation is more important. Some of the politicians, they are in Accra, they can afford Vortic water, but we cannot afford Vortic water. So we'll be compelled to drink this polluted water, which will affect our organs. It is time for us to stop it now, or we'll regret in the future.
Administration activities at public universities grind to a halt as the Ghana Association of University Administrators joined the Senior Staff Association of Universities of Ghana in a strike over unpaid allowances. With both unions at the forefront, university operations are at risk, affecting essential services like hospital management, school admissions and graduation processes. Michael Owusu is the national president of the Ghana Association of University Administrators.
There is a gross discrimination against the non-teaching staff. There is salary disparity against the non-teaching staff. There is injustice, and the non-teaching staff doesn't matter. The issues that we said should be resolved by June 30th is still not resolved, and there's no commitment to resolve it. There's no motivation and enthusiasm. So administrators are saying enough is enough.
Well, we'll be following on that in subsequent bulletins. Away from that, the Bawku West District of the Upper East Region erupted in jubilation as Joy News Impact Makers Awards honorary Samuel Nana Bekwai Jirako returned home to officially present his award to the people he had dedicated his life serving. The founder of the Haven of Love Children's Foundation was honored with the prestigious Joy News Impact Makers Award in the Health and Social Welfare category, recognizing his selfless contribution to his community. Albert Sori reports.
Samuel Nana Bekwai Jirako's journey began in 2015 during his national service, where he developed a passion for giving back to the community. He mobilized friends to embark on various projects, eventually establishing the Haven of Love Children's Foundation in 2018. Daniel Anania Atampuba is the district chief executive for Bawku West.
And I'm not surprised that Haven of Love was judged as winner on social services and health because they have impacted so much in my district.
Members of the community praised Samuel Nana Bekai Jirako for his unwavering commitment to improving their lives.
We want to tell Joy News that God will bless them for giving this opportunity to our master.
He's very inspiring to me personally. When we have a program, he said, "Me do this," and we thought he was stressing us. We didn't know the vision that was ahead, but today I've realized what he saw.
For Samuel himself, the Joy News Impact Makers Award can only spur him to do greater things for the community.
And on that note, we end the bulletin here on Joy 99.7 FM. I am Amisi Nyamiche Thompson. Up next is business on the Super Morning Show.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Ugomi, at what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same right. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I'll go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mindset be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go.
Joe Pana. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Hey, we see you specking your car, taking that trip, chilling on the beach. Charlie, now we want to see this become your story. Simply use your ABSA card 10 times or more and you'll be entered into a monthly draw where you stand the chance to be among 5 lucky winners to take home 40,000 Ghana cedis. The more you use your card, the more entries you'll receive. Earn an extra entry by using the ABSA app or internet banking 5 times or more. No ABSA card? Don't worry. Visit the nearest branch for an ABSA account or card today and make winning part of your story. Promotion is between 1st July and 31st October. This promotion is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Your story matters. ABSA.
Businesses know how important it is to create a productive and supportive working environment by investing in employees' health. With a leading international track record, Apex Health Insurance is licensed to provide medical insurance services to corporate organizations and SMEs. We also have international LH Blue cover and TPAs to cushion you. Multinational companies, factories, and government agencies focus on your business while Apex Insurance takes care of your health. Visit Apex Health Insurance office at Zion House, Boundary Road, Shiashi, Kumasi, opposite Prempeh College, Sofo Line, and Takrady Market Circle. For further inquiries, call 0501 562 962 or 0501 552 495. Apex Health, your preferred health insurer.
Come on. Good boy. Honey, look, he's crawling. Wow. Good job. The new Cerelac Wheat and Maize has the combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals also found in fruits and vegetables. To prepare the new Cerelac Wheat and Maize, just add milk. Enjoy your little one's big moments at less cost. Cerelac, care for them, count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
Yeah. We have a new leader in town. Obiarenti. Amafo. Madam was Sibebre. When him say my baby, maybe more charcoal for whiter teeth. More charcoal. Not only that, maybe lemon. More lemon. Zinc for fresher breath. More zinc. And fluoride for stronger teeth.
Introducing the new President Charcoal packed with more power with a combination of charcoal and lemon for naturally whiter teeth. Grab yours now. This advert is FDA approved.
For too long, Ghanaians have been let down by empty promises and failed leadership. But now, a new dawn is rising in our beloved country. A sweeping change led by the visionary Nana Kwame Bediako, the leader of a new force movement. Nana Kwame Bediako will embark on an unprecedented tour of all 276 constituencies across Ghana. He's bringing hope, economic freedom, and to put power back where it belongs, with you, the people. Be part of this historic revolution that will shape the destiny of our nation. Join the New Force movement now and let's build a nation of our dreams. For more information, call 0531 100081. That's 0531 100081. New Force Movement. Enidaswaba.
Beyond every boardroom is a story waiting to be written. A story of a business and its potential, of a community that thrives, a hospital that serves, and energy that powers millions of dreams. It's a story that only gets better with a partner that has the expertise and solutions to make it a reality. At Absa Corporate and Investment Banking, we are invested in your story, and we invite you to write it with us because your story matters. Absa. Authorized FSP and registered credit provider.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Bafu.
Who has
Hey
been
man, how you
missed
doing?
on the Super Morning Show. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you very much. Been a not so comfortable few days, but it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I see you're struggling with a bit of a flu. But
It's actually pneumonia.
oh, sorry about that.
Recovering from pneumonia. It was quite bad. Oh, it said that'll teach me to go swimming in the sea in the middle of the night. I wish I was joking.
Wow.
I wish I was joking.
Wow.
No, it actually happened.
Wow.
Yeah, don't ask me why. All right.
Why?
So just as soon as I said, don't ask me why.
Yeah, but the why we should be asking this morning is about ECG, right?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, why? Why has a company that for some time showed quite a lot of promise in, seeking to fix some of its, inefficiencies? Why have we all looked on for this company to unfortunately
I don't
fall
get it.
to this pass?
I mean, somebody needs to explain to the point where they could be bankrupt.
Yeah, it's that bad. And I mean, when you think about it, we all became quite hopeful when they started, improving their collections.
Yeah.
But that was only half of the problem. Well, in fact, it was less than half of the problem, because the real one was in the losses, the transmission losses, right? I mean, by the time that between where the thing is generated and where the thing is distributed, we lose about half of it.
Why?
Can you imagine any manufacturing process where from the point where the thing is made to the point where the thing is distributed, half of it gets lost? How does any business survive this long with such a problem? But what's the solution?
What's the solution?
What's the solution, and why has it just never been implemented? Why have we been more interested in keeping this company running, using it as a source of employment for for party boys and girls, and just let this company run with all of its handicaps up until now? Why have we allowed that?
Is this the point that we say, well, then let's go ahead and privatize then, because some people have been pushing that idea?
So is that all it was, that we were just going to let the company fail to the point where we had to sell it? Is that really what was happening?
Yes.
Then we are a shameful lot. I certainly hope that's not what it is. But of course, today's conversation will shed some light on this. We'll see what exactly is going on there. Sports is also in a bit of a shambles. Now we can't even play football in our nation, a footballing nation.
There's so many things wrong in this country right now, could you?
Yeah. In a rare move, the president sacked somebody.
I saw that.
It's rarer than a unicorn. For a government, in fact, for a country in which so many things go wrong, you should expect far more sackings than what we get.
Charlie.
But yeah, so this one happened. The president did sack him. And
it's very shameful. Very, very shameful.
But others are saying it's not enough. The sports minister should go as well.
Probably.
We'll talk about it. Okay. Should we get to it?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
it.
6 a.m. news came to us thanks to Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. And Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters. Now for the Joy Business Report, and that is thanks to Omni Basic Bank at your service, Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature, and Yak Decor, crafting comfort, designing.
I know you missed the trumpet. Finish
Dreams,
that.
yes. Pampana.
All right, coming up on the Joy Business Report, Ghana Statistical Service reveals second quarter GDP calculation was influenced by production output rather than consumer spending patterns. We'll tell you about it. Also, government highlights Consolidated Bank Ghana's special role in the economy as it rules out reports of selling the bank to Swiss investors. Plus, banking consultant blames greed and poor background checks by financial institutions for the high rise of staff involvement in banking sector fraud. Details coming up. My name is Daryl Kwal. Thanks for joining us. Hello to our friends listening from Kofor Radio on KT Radio. The Ghana Statistical Service has revealed that the second quarter GDP calculation was influenced by production output rather than consumer spending patterns. Some analysts have argued that new growth numbers should signal an improvement in the standards of living of Ghanaians and an economic turnaround as growth has finally reached pre-COVID-19 levels. Professor Samuel Kobnenim is government statistician.
The computation of GDP is done from three perspectives: the production approach, the income approach, or the expenditure approach. The release that we've done today is the production approach. So this has nothing to do with whether people are spending on water or not, and whether the water companies are getting higher incomes or not. Ghana Statistical Service, we are yet expenditure, we do it on annual basis. So here, look at the contraction in water and sewage purely from a production value addition perspective.
You had a government statistician there, Professor Samuel Kobnenim. Meanwhile, the Association of Ghana Industries, AGI, has entreated government to invest more in agriculture to boost the fortunes of industry. According to AGI, most manufacturing firms have resorted to importing raw materials due to low production capacity from the agri sector. Chonam Akpelo is Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the AGI.
Our hope is that for the real scheme of industry to grow, especially the manufacturing sector, we need to ensure that agriculture is taking a second look at, because agriculture allows us to have access to the raw materials that we need. Increasingly, we're importing raw materials from abroad, and given the current economic exchange rate situation we're facing, our hope is that if we can get access to most of these raw materials locally, it will allow us to concretize our industrial gains. And so our focus now is really on the agri sector, and we believe that if government takes steps to ensure that the agri sector is receiving a tremendous growth, at least for the purposes of supplying or serving as a conduit for getting raw materials to industry, we can be assured that we will not have to go out to import raw materials, but we can actually get them locally.
You had a Greater Accra Regional Chairman of AGI, Chonam Akpelo. Now, calls for support for farmers affected by the recent drought in the northern belt of the country continues to heighten as players in the agri value chain bemoan the loss to smallholder farmers. Now, some farmers have hinted that securing funding for the upcoming crop season will be a daunting task due to the loss of capital caused by reduced yields resulting from the drought. Now, speaking to Joy Business at the EU session on agribusiness at the ongoing Ghana Industrial Summit and Exhibition, Seydou Mubarak, Deputy Managing Director for Antica Company Limited, an agro output and finance support company based in Wa, called for support to ensure the necessary funding for the 2025-2026 farming season. Yields are projected to drop by over 60%.
But then the bigger problem even have to do with the 2025-2026 season. Farmers that have lost our crops, investors that have lost our monies, how are we going to go back into the farm? How are we going to go back and do the supplies to the farmers in 2025-2026 season? Because this is the capital we are talking of that is at risk. So if we are not able to recover fully or even partially, we are going to be in trouble. But then the levels of maize production that we saw in 2023 2024, certainly we will not be getting the same levels in this year 2024-2025 season. In 2 months' time, we are expected to harvest, and looking at the things, certainly we will not be having the same levels as we had last year.
Seydou Mbarak, the Deputy Managing Director for Antica Company Limited. Now, government has highlighted the special role of Consolidated Bank Ghana in the economy as it rules out reports of selling the bank to Swiss investors. George Afe has more from a statement issued by the Finance Ministry.
The Finance Ministry maintained that the decision to merge some banks that were on the verge of collapse wasn't just by chance, but rather part of a broader strategy to use the bank as a policy initiative to support local businesses, which will go a long way to help in growing the economy. It therefore argued that it would not be inappropriate for government to sell the bank, knowing that that new owner may not focus on this goal and policy initiative. Government also revealed that over the years, the steps that it has taken to strengthen the bank's capital to make it more resilient post the domestic direction program. It therefore went ahead to assure depositors that their funds are safe and there is no need for them to panic.
Greed and desire to make quick money are some of the reasons for the surge in staff of banks' involvement in fraud. That is the view of banking consultant Dr. Richmond Etienne, reacting to the annual fraud report released by the Bank of Ghana, which showed that the number of staff involved in fraudulent activities in banks rose from 188 in 2022 to 274 in 2023. Dr. Etienne said banks must up their background checks during recruitment exercises.
That's been the case. I mean, you get people coming into the system and all people are recruited into the banking sector or space. And then they come in and they think they want to make money quick. And the thing that disease that has come into the generation is that I need to make it quicker. So he will look at every possible means to circumvent the lay-down procedure, the lay-down rules. And then he gets associate cronies outside who are able to perpetuate this sort of crime. And if you look at it, the incidence of staff is taking a chunk of this issue. And it means that the caliber and the quality of people employed in the institutions, we need to look at it again so that we can reduce the numbers.
You had a banking consultant, Dr. Richmond Etienne. Now, MTN Ghana has argued that the cost of data paid by Ghanaians is comparatively modest compared to global trends as it continues to experience high operating costs. Now, MTN recorded a 15.9% growth in data subscription for the first half of the year, which drove significant revenue for the company. Speaking to journalists after addressing investors and some shareholders at the Facts Behind the Figures session organized by the Ghana Stock Exchange, Chief Executive Stephen Blewett explained that the high cost of data is due to the company's desire to improve quality service.
Well, I mean, I think one of these things is you have to do comparisons, global comparisons, and sometimes there's perception that we are expensive, but if you look in reality about what we charge, relative to the cost that we have, because it's not free to produce data, we have costs that are involved. It's not always that this view that, we excessive. I think you have to look at global benchmarks, and we also have to look at the cost of production, because obviously we have a cost of production to produce data, and part of that is improving our network and expanding the network and putting more and more technology. So we continue to do that.
MTN Ghana, however, recorded a marginal decline in subscriber growth in the first half of the year as a result of some lower tariff packages offered by competitors. Now, the Director of Research, Statistics and Information Management of the Ministry of Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, Divine Ayijo, has reiterated the Ministry's commitment towards supporting various MMDAs to contribute towards revenue generation for economic development. Ms. Ayijo, who was speaking at the launch of the Participation, Accountability and Integrity for a Resilient Democracy program, which aims to support the National Decentralization Policy Strategy, said the ministry will continue to empower MMDAs to undertake developmental projects without solely relying on government funding.
The policy objectives encompass the empowerment of local authorities with greater autonomy in decision-making and resource allocation, public financial management to ensure fiscal sustainability for local governments, reducing their dependence on central government funding, and citizen participation. Throughout the past 4 years, in the implementing the policy, the National Decentralization Policy and Strategy achieved significant milestones. This progress is evident in various domains that can be classified into administrative decentralization, physical decentralization, political decentralization, and social impact.
Director of Research, Statistics and Information Management at the Ministry of Local Government Decentralization and Rural Development, Divine Aijo. Well, let's turn to Investor Eye today. Ebo Anamwa Mensah, Chief Technical Officer at IT Consortium, tells us why it is important to avoid unnecessary calls, assisting to help you navigate a financial application. Take a listen.
These apps are designed for you to do it yourself, not with the help of someone. So it's important that you also learn how to use it. And for any company that is providing an app like this, especially regulated by Central Bank, they'll give instructions on how to use it. You need to make sure you follow those instructions. Now, if someone calls you asking to help you do it, then that's a red flag, because that person might just be trying to swindle you. And you know, the trickery is always around trying to help you, and that ends up in you being scammed. So I'll say first, patronize only the apps that have been authorized by the central bank, right? Read the terms and conditions and learn how the app works or how to use the app before you put in your financial resources.
Investor Eye for today. Make a date next week, Thursday. Before we go, look at the markets for you this morning on the commodity market. Crude oil increased to $73 a barrel. Gold increased by $12 to open trading at $2,571 an ounce. Cocoa selling at $7,814 a ton, after going up by almost $200. On the currency market, the dollar going for 16 cedis 48 pesos. That's what the forex bureaus are offering. The British pound 21 cedis 39 pesos. The euro going for 17 cedis. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. Back to the morning man.
Oh yeah, me. Back to me. I think yeah. All right. Well, we've got lots to get through this morning, and yeah, I know you'll be listening in to find out how this whole ECG thing unfolds, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's of interest to us.
No doubt. Okay, Ohima Messi.
Okay.
Yes. This one is called Aseda. I think you know it.
All right.
show. We're getting you up there spiritually to that place you need to be in order to have a successful Thursday morning. Hello, Ray.
Hello, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm very well. And, that greeting of yours was heard across the country on Jubilee Radio, 106.9 megahertz in Keta, on Volta Premier Radio in Ho, on Amenuvebe FM in Aflao. In Keta, they heard you on Sand City Radio, on Lolonyon FM in Hohoe, on Kekeli FM in Ho. In Joje, they were tuned in on Fafa Radio. And in Bando, Y. Is it YFM in Bando? Okay. Clenham Radio caught it in Bator, and Victory FM broadcasted live and loud in Aflao. Also, let's say good morning to all of those listening to us in Ho on Swiss FM, Shine FM, and Akwini Radio.
Well, in the Savannah region, in Kigley FM, Magic FM, Jakba FM, and then in Kofridia, KTU Radio, good morning, Gosway. In the Upper East Region, Radio A1 in Bolgatanga, Radio Fumbisi at Fumbisi, Dreams FM also at Bolgatanga. Gaski FM is in Techiman, Sky FM is in Sunyani, and ATL FM in Cape Coast.
Yes, and you're talking about Cape Coast, so let me stay with Castle FM in Cape Coast too. And when you move to the Upper West Region, we have Radio Freed and Radio Wa, then there's also Radio Sumale. Very nice name there. Pulun is in Funsi. Then Bolu is also in Bolu. Then the Laura FM and Ganja FM. Of course, sometimes they call it the Japa FM. It's in Japa. Yeah, Japa is a very wonderful place. Oh, yes. Yes. When we move to Western Region, we are talking about Radio Max here and Oil City Radio. Then also Space FM 87.7. Josiah Sean, good morning to you.
All right, then. So let's get to it. And before we get into the papers, I guess we'll start with the Drive Safe campaign.
With the Drive Safe campaign, and is brought to you by John Newsted, the Multimedia Group, and supported by Toyota Superior Quality and Imperial General Assurance Solid Protection. Is anybody realizing that there has been increased traffic in the last few days? Yes. Those of us that use ride-hailing services, we know that the cost has also increased between the space. This is just around the same time that basically all the major oil marketing companies are reducing their what they call it cost. I've seen Star Oil make some very potent changes to their. When there's massive traffic, I know you have not the indecency, but some of you hate traffic. So congestion brings you a lot of anxiety, but you still have to wait your turn, make sure that you don't do any needless overtaking, which might get you angry. But if anybody attempts to do an overtaking that you even disagree with, please give them space.
Let them go.
Let them go. It's important. Do not try to obstruct that as if you're in a competition or in a fight person. You are just going to cause an accident, which will now waste the two of you your time if it doesn't cost you things beyond just your time. I hope you get the point.
Exactly.
So let them go. And that's the safety tip this morning. Let the person go. You are avoiding trouble. You are avoiding waste of money. You are avoiding... sometimes you could even lead to loss of life. So please let them go. Anyway.
Right?
Yeah.
Great. Let's learn how to say it right. Brought to us by Kingdom Books at Kingdom Quality and Affordability at their hallmarks. Societe Generale Bank Ghana, the future is you, and DPS International School, where every child shines.
Something must be done. You say either. I say either.
Let's say it together. Digital. D-I-G-I-T-A-L. Digital. Not digital. And never jigital. The G in this word adopts the J sound. J as in George. Digital. An adjective derived from the noun digit, which comes from a mid-15th century Latin word, digitus. Now, this referred to fingers and toes. Back in those days, much as it happens today, people counted numbers less than 10 on their fingers. These numbers became known as digits. Later, in the 1930s, when computing was invented, all calculations relied on digits, so the word digital was coined and started to enjoy widespread use.
Now, please note that at no point in this beautiful story was the word ever pronounced as digit, and most certainly not jigit. It was, is, and shall forever be digit. So say it right. Say digital. Try it in a sentence and see how it feels on your tongue. All right, just on time for us to get into the news review, brought to us by Access Bank. More than banking.
Now, let me start with the Daily Graphic, and it's reporting this morning. Minerals Commission's opens new office at BBNE, and the big edifice is there, sitting nicely and wonderfully there. Hopefully, this will help us in our fight against illegal mining. Hopefully, taking an office close to the people would mean that nobody will be engaging in acts that are not allowed by the law. It will allow for greater monitoring. It will allow for proper controls. It will allow for the work to be done. And I'm saying hopefully because, clearly, I think that's the most important concern of many people in this country, and not merely having an office. But there was a pomp and pageantry. The minister was there, Samuel Abu Jinapor, Lands and Natural Resources, being assisted by Barbara Otinchesi, board chairperson of the Minerals Commission, and Ojiahoho Yaojebi II, the paramount chief of Sefi Anyaso Traditional Area, a former president of the traditional, what they call
That's
it?
Correct, yes.
Yeah. Traditional Council, all chiefs.
I think he's still the president of the National House of Chiefs, right?
Oh, he's still?
Yes, I think so.
Ojiahoho.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I see. Oh, then he's been there for a while.
Yeah, Ojiahoho, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, yes, that's what's the biggest story on the front page. The other one, voters register brouhaha. Table audit demands at IPAC. That is what Kodio is asking the NDC. It says the Inter-Party Advisory Committee meeting for other parties to get their inputs on board and for the matter to possibly be resolved. And but Professor Bafo Ajiman has called for a dialogue to resolve the issues that led to last Tuesday's regional-based demonstrations across the country. Now, when you keep on hearing the issues, in all fairness, I feel that sometimes we like needless engagements. There are things that can be resolved without all the grandstanding, without all the no, if you don't do this, I'll do that kind of conversation. If people, and this is an electoral process, the more people feel that it is a transparent process, the more they believe it. The more they not only believe the processes, but the outcome too. So, even if you consider this to be a preposterous demand, if I were to be the Electoral Commission, so, well, how much would it cost us? What would be the point? Can it be done? And how long would it take? Let's do it. In fact, I would be interested in letting the people know if it can be shown to everybody. This is what it is.
You see,
if we need a step further to fixing the problem that's related to it, if the NDC is exposed as actually merely raising or nitpicking or doing all of these pedantic things, everybody out there will know that this is a frivolous pursuit. But the more you act like, well, you can't tell me what to do. You cannot. And I hear Nana B and Co saying, oh, we'll go to court if you let an independent person come in and try to audit the process. The more you take postures like that, it submits to some people that, what do you have to hide?
I am not
it
sure
could be you
that
have nothing to hide.
I am not sure that is the NPP's position, but this is it.
Oh, Nana B said it yesterday.
I hear it, but I'm not sure that's the NPP's position. Look. Elections must be seen throughout the processes leading to the election as free and fair.
Yeah.
And so for me, whenever anybody raises doubts, and this is a major political party and a major player in this year's election, what do you do? Yesterday, Sami Jemfi was here. He says, let's have an engagement. After the After the engagement, we probably may decide that we don't even need to go and audit the IT system.
Yeah.
Look, when the NPP said there was a need for a new register, what did the EC at the time and Ashalato said do? They actually brought a committee of experts led by VCRAC. They listened to all political parties, And I know you at the time did the story 15-3. The some political say, we are against the new voters register. At the end of it, it was broadcast. All of us watched it.
Yeah. They each did presentations pointing out if some parties came on to say that, oh, well, I mean, I've seen the register. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yes.
From our review, please let it
because you see, because I mean, my point is that the Electoral Commission owes the people of Ghana a responsibility to convince us that the processes leading to the elections are free and fair. It's as simple as that.
Not just the NDC.
No, Ghanaians. Because the NDC is raising doubts. The NDC could be wrong.
That's true.
Me, I don't know whether the NDC is right. The NDC has told us a lot of figures. So,
prove them
wrong by opening up. But if you fight them, because say, they don't have a case, you bring your evidence. Okay, let them bring the evidence to all of us. Okay, let's see the evidence. Open it up. Because if you go and meet the NDC in a room and then say, they've brought the evidence, we've solved it. We fixed it all. The NDC will come out and NDC comes out and says, they've not fixed the problem.
How would we know?
Open it up.
You see, it's not even about proving them wrong. Maybe if you ask the EC to prove the NDC wrong, they might even take the wrong understanding of that. Already there's a problem with their attitude towards this exercise. If you are the Electoral Commission and somebody raises a doubt, any doubt, what is your priority? Is it killing the doubt or winning the argument? What is your priority?
Okay.
As the Electoral Commission, what do you want out of this? Do you want to win the argument? There should be radical transparency. Whatever is asked of you, reveal it, open it. You don't deal with national secrets. You deal with the electoral process, a process that engages every voter. There's nothing secret about it. You should be interested in exposing, revealing, opening, declaring everything, radically so that even the most unreasonable person, whatever objection they raise, cannot stand. That should be your interest. No objection should stand. It's not about winning an argument. Why are you even arguing? Why are you in an argument? Why are you in a disagreement? And why is it that it always seems to be one party that disagrees while the other one agrees? Aren't you even worried about that posture? How many coincidences? It's been 8 years now, well, almost 8 years now, right? Since this particular group of people came to run the Electoral Commission. And in that time, not even once has the party in government disagreed with you. How many coincidences should we accept? That coincidentally they have seen your side of things every time for 8 years. You should be killing some of these perceptions. Radical transparency. Hide nothing. Expose. Look, if they want the Vatican to come and check out the register, let them. What do you lose?
Well, okay. So on page 70 of the graphic, we will deliver credible voters register. Is also there. That's from the Electoral Commission. Now, Health Ministry to roll out major herbal medicines onto NHIS. We were discussing not long ago some 500,000 or 500 of these institutions that had problems. Hopefully, we can clear those issues out too. And high medication cost makes cancer death sentence. And the cost of cancer medication and treatment is out of the reach of many patients. That's what being stated there. In fact, the NHIA had to put on its list treatment for childhood cancers. Because, of course, at that age, for most families, it will be almost impossible to fund. But the acting programs manager of non-communicable disease at the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Marifia Komi, says she made this known and said the high cost of medication has made it impossible for many people with cancer to gain access to quality health care. And to her mind, the ordinary Ghanaian, automatically they are told that they have cancer. It becomes a death sentence. People can just not afford medications which are related to cancer and the treatment involved. Maybe something that we should be looking at too. And she was relying on research that the average cost of treatment for multiple cancers includes, it's actually around $5,200 and $33,000. So between $5,200 and $33,000. And let's not forget that I'm quoting it in dollars. So if you do 5,200 times, let's say conservative 15, you're talking about how much a Ghanaian would have to cough up if you have cancer or any of the other related conditions. That is a lot. I can see why it is automatic death sentence for some people anyway. But we should be able to sustain and help our people out in some of these serious conditions.
And the Daily Guide for this morning says our road record unparalleled. Senso Boache, CBG refutes sale rumors, and 2024 election, Bawumia pushes for ideas, not insults. Minister opens 16 public employment centers. Comes with a photograph of Ignatius Bafwewa. Health infrastructure investment remarkable. That's according to Dr. Bernard Okuboy. And back page, Nana Sachs, NSA chief over CAF stadium ban. And I've seen Rosalind Amo, for instance, say that this guy is just being used as the scapegoat here. The problems did not begin.
I say the man is there for 6 months.
6 or 7 months.
Okay.
The problems did not begin this year. We had always known that we had these issues.
Yeah, but in 6 or 7 months, you have to fix the problem, man. You no excuses. You got to fix the problem.
So the sports minister is still at post.
Yeah, he's been there for a while, right?
The sports minister and whose ministry, the NSA, is an agency, is still at post. And we are pretending everything is okay.
That's true.
In any jurisdiction, the sports minister would have been the first to resign.
The man knew that our stadiums were not up to the standard, but could spend $250 million in calling Africans to come and play games in Ghana.
We spent $34 million
on Legon.
On Legon, which was 70% complete.
Yeah.
The same $34 million built the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, and the Legon Sports Stadium has a smaller, fun capacity. And we still did not put in place the right facilities.
So that it will meet the standard that we are talking about.
Exactly. We and that's
hey, 34 million is big, oh.
Look, that's what I don't understand about this country. That you're told that, you need to, your dressing room, your bathroom. How long would it take you to fix a bathroom? We always knew that the Kumasi Sports Stadium pitch was not the best.
Yeah.
Today, the government prides itself saying we have constructed AstroTurfs. Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's one of the achievements in the sector.
Meanwhile, all you could have done was to transform Accra Sports Stadium, Kumasi Sports Stadium, Esipon Sports Stadium, Aliu Muhammad Sports Stadium into world-class sports stadia. We didn't think about that?
Let me just check this because I've been out of the loop a little bit. Is it true that there were actually contracts to maintain all of these stadia? That people were paid to do so?
Ablakwa says. Fento says he has not seen evidence of that yielding any results on the ground.
Okay, listen, let's move on. Shall we do the online review?
Yeah.
It's brought to us by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy. Goyle Yenara Yendia. And today on myjoyonline.com, the big one, our initial demands remain unchanged. Ban Galamsey before the end of September. That's organized labor to government. And by Galamsey, they mean small-scale mining, don't they? Yeah. And the reasons have been espoused, several times. No need to go over them. MP's financial sacrifice. Is it worth the cost? John Ewa is the one asking this question. Very interesting article. Go check it out. Galamsey, National House of Chiefs President rejects calls for mining ban. Yeah, we should start paying attention to those who are rejecting the calls, eh?
Yeah. Especially those with no sensible alternatives.
Yeah. Because you see, at this point, we say that something irreplaceable is at risk. Something irreplaceable is at risk. So stop things that can be restarted later.
Yeah.
Just so we save the irreplaceable thing. Any argument against that is suspicious. Hezbollah walkie-talkies explode across Lebanon. Oh, goodness. All kinds of things happening in the Middle East. Go check out this particular story on CNN this morning. All right, I think we can go for the BBC News now. And as it comes to us every morning, it's by the kind courtesy of Fidelity Bank, believe with us, and Old Mutual. 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
For over 60 years, Good Energy has served you top quality fuels. GOIL brings you Super XP for a smooth ride. It is available in GOIL stations nationwide. GOIL Super XP is fortified with special additives which help your engine perform better and use less fuel. GOIL Super XP is quality fuel, the ideal choice for most vehicles. Energize your ride with GOIL Super XP. Who feel ya? Huh? Who be feel? Good energy. Joy energy.
As a parent, I recommend the best school for you, DPS International. The school offers innovative teaching in a nurturing environment that makes learning easy. It's a globally recognized Cambridge and IB diploma program school running from crèche to A-level with well-equipped boarding facilities for students above 12 years old. Their students excel in spelling bee, international Olympiads, Harvard MUN, Shock Quiz, and other prestigious competitions. Their extracurricular activities provide a holistic education that prepares our children for the future. DPS students have constantly won awards for academic excellence at the annual British Council ceremony. You are assured of transportation and 24-hour security. Enroll now for the new academic year and secure your child's future at DPS International. Locate DPS at Tema Community 25. Visit our website at dpsghana.edu.gh or call 0596 994 759 for more information. DPS International, where excellence meets opportunity.
Do you want a healthy smile?
Are you waking up with jaw pain and headaches? This is commonly caused by grinding your teeth at night. Hi, I'm Tanya from Bethel Dental Clinic, Ghana. This condition is known as bruxism or grinding. Oftentimes, people are unaware that they are doing so, but the side effects are visible and often heard by one's sleep partner. So if you're experiencing jaw pain, headache, sensitivity, and even fractured teeth, you may be a clincher or grinder. It can also wear down your teeth and affect your overall health. After a dental visit, a custom-made knife guard will be made for you. This occlusal guard is worn to protect your teeth while you sleep to prevent further damage and discomfort. So, contact your dental office to learn more about protecting your teeth from clenching and grinding.
Healthy smile.
Hi, Aku. I just got the estimate for the home repairs. It's more than we expected. I'm really stressed about where to find the money.
Why worry, Musa? You are a salaried worker. Haven't you heard about the GCB personal loan promo? They can give you up to 700,000 Ghana cedis in less than 24 hours at a significantly reduced interest rate and fees.
Really? This sounds exciting, but is it easy to apply?
Super easy. Skip the stress. Get the cash with the GCB personal loan promo with a 1-month repayment holiday. Just visit a GCB bank branch near you or call 0302 634 922. Toll free 0800 422 422. No hassle, no stress.
Wow! I just got a notification. The loan is already in my account. That was fast.
Skip the stress and get the cash you need with GCB personal loan. Visit a branch near you today. Terms and conditions apply. GCB Bank, your bank for life.
Figures in Silicon Valley ahead of November's big vote.
Next, it's The Inquiry.
This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Welcome to the inquiry on the BBC World Service. Germany's far-right AfD party has won a key victory in the state of Thuringia.
Sometimes people tend to say that the rise of right-wing extremism is an Eastern German phenomenon. That's not true. It's more an Eastern and Southern phenomenon.
The party's main focus is immigration.
If you ask about migration, what will be the solution? It's not quite clear. It's very vague. It's more anti. And it's more emotional.
What might this all mean for the national elections in 2025?
The only way that the mainstream democratic parties will beat back and contain the AfD is by actually doing the hard job of governing the country.
This week on The Inquiry, we're asking, can Germany's far right win the country? I'm Tanya Beckett. Join me on The Inquiry after the news.
Hello, this is the BBC News with Fiona MacDonald. The United States has said it's involved in intensive diplomatic efforts to prevent a further escalation in the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah. At least 32 people have been killed over the 2 days in Lebanon in explosions triggered in pagers and radios used by Hezbollah. The Iranian-backed group has blamed Israel, and its leader, Hassan Nasrallah, is expected to speak later. Israel's Defence Minister, Yoav Gallant, has spoken of a new phase in the war, with the centre of gravity moving to the north. Yolan Nell is in Jerusalem.
It's across Israel's northern border with Lebanon that you've had over the past 11 months these near daily exchanges of fire. We've seen that continuing this morning with initial reports of several people wounded in Israel. We've had other comments by Israeli military leaders, particularly the army's chief of staff, Herzi Halevi, in the past day, where he talked about how we may have capabilities that we've not yet activated. He was approving new operational plans for Israel's Northern Command, and he said the price for Hezbollah has to be high.
The Japanese communications company ICOM says the handheld radio model that exploded in Lebanon was discontinued 10 years ago. Here's Shaima Khalil.
ICOM said that the model of the radio device reported to have exploded in Lebanon, the ICV-82, was produced and exported by the company, including to the Middle East, from 2004 to October 2014, but was then discontinued. Since then, ICOM said the device has not been shipped by the company. The statement added that production of the batteries needed to operate the main walkie-talkie unit has also been discontinued, and that any products for overseas markets were sold only to the firm's authorized distributors. Earlier, a sales executive at the U.S. subsidiary of ICOM told the Associated Press news agency the radio devices that exploded in Lebanon appear to be a knockoff product, adding that it was easy to find counterfeit versions of the product online.
The head of the Microsoft Threat Analysis has told the BBC that Russia, Iran and China all have plans to disrupt the US election. Mark Chislak had exclusive access to the centre in New York.
The job of the Microsoft Threat Analysis Centre is to detect and disrupt what are called influence threats to democracies worldwide. That's when the internet's used to try to shift people's opinions ahead of elections. Its cyber analysts told me this is the first time in a US election that they've uncovered that Russia, China and Iran are all attempting influence campaigns at the same time. They also revealed that Kremlin-aligned groups interfering with the US election have been derailed by the change in the Democrats' candidate just 10 weeks before the vote, when Kamala Harris replaced Joe Biden.
This is the latest BBC News, live from London. Donald Trump has said he will campaign for the White House with renewed force after the second apparent assassination attempt. He told a rally in New York that what he called his encounters with death had only hardened his resolve. A Japanese boy stabbed on his way to school in China on Wednesday has died from his injury. The 10-year-old was attacked in the southern city of Shenzhen near his Japanese school. A suspect was arrested. The attack happened on the anniversary of Japan's invasion of China in 1931. The European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen is due to meet the Prime Ministers of Poland, Austria, Slovakia and the Czech Republic to discuss EU support for countries affected by the worst floods to hit Central and Eastern Europe in 2 decades. At least 23 people have died. Their discussions will be in Wrocław. Adam Easton reports.
Water levels in the River Oder in the city of 635,000 are due to peak on Thursday morning. People there have been lining up to help firefighters and soldiers reinforce flood embankments with sandbags. In other areas, the waters have receded, revealing their enormous destructive powers. From Romania to Austria, the floods have destroyed buildings, bridges and roads, leaving a trail of mud. 4 days after the initial inundations, the Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk said authorities there still don't even have basic knowledge about how many buildings have been destroyed in some remote areas.
An international panel of experts tasked by the UN Secretary-General to advise him on artificial intelligence has released a highly critical report on its global governance, describing it as a patchwork of rules and guidelines, dominated by just 7 countries: the United States, Canada, the UK, France, Germany, Italy and Japan. It suggests that the UN should set up its own AI committee. BBC News.
Charlie, today the matter will catch me. I received urgent order from my online store. Customer wants 10 pieces sharp. But my wahala be delivery. Stress so me too. I no get order in weeks. So then I make slow. Charlie, I decide to deliver this thing myself. Quiet. I was willing to trust my small tired car like that. But boy, I no even leave my area where the whole place full of snow. Engine kaput, Pascal. As the boys they help me push the car off the road, where I look up and raise my head, where I see for Fidelity Bank billboard top. This too just be chapter. Ebefa mpa. Then Norma Vim come. Listen, I dog the sadness and find Okada fast. I deliver all the goods, collected my money, and even got referrals from this customer. Ebefa mpa. At Fidelity Bank, we believe you can achieve your dreams. Believe with us. Ebefa.
Enhance your business operations with the HP Color LaserJet 150NW printer. You can print, copy and scan up to 19 pages per minute with high-quality mobile scans or customizable shortcuts in the HP Smart app that delivers effortless use from wherever you work so you can focus on growing your business. Take advantage of its Wi-Fi direct printing and intuitive touchscreen, which are both designed to simplify your day. With the HP Color LaserJet 150NW printer, experience fast and easy setups and improved overall printing efficiency with a 20,000 page duty cycle built to keep you and your business secure and moving forward with embedded security that is pre-configured out of the box to detect and stop attacks. The HP Color LaserJet 150NW printer is available at all CompuGhana stores. Visit CompuGhana.com or call 0302 752 020 for more information.
I am Ohinere Gifty Auntie. You see, it always feels good when you receive that salary alert. I made a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan. And this means that I will get these alerts every month throughout retirement for the rest of my life. You too can retire on your own terms. So invest a lump sum in the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and enjoy guaranteed monthly income for life. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh to sign up today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Joy 99.7 FM. Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
I just kept going on and on and on. 32 bars. Each one a proverb or a wise saying. And I was like, my goodness. Talent people we are who?
That's what confounds me to today. I mean, it's very surprising.
Crazy.
I don't know how many people can do that list anyway.
It's too good.
Then on the other hand, you have people like Winston's friend, Joe Fraser.
Best rapper.
Please. Ayo.
Ghana's best rapper.
Ayo.
But yesterday I played a song by featuring Snoop Dogg in Ghana. Snoop Dogg. Yeah, he has a song with the Ghanaian artist.
That's nice.
Raymond, you haven't told him.
They say Grandpapa created some Snoop Dogg beat and used him for the thing. That's what they are saying. But me, I still support Reggie.
The boys in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, the boys are saying things.
You people are not kind. You are not kind. Anyway, this is what we do on the Super Morning Show. We are live across the world, and if you're in the northern region, you can catch us on Bishara Radio on 97.7 megahertz. If you tune into 98.5 megahertz Radio Justice, we're blasting there as well. We're on Might FM 90.5 megahertz, also in Tamale, and in Saboba. This radio station's name just tickles me every time. Kitawon FM. Good morning to Manasseh and the team over there. Keep it locked on Joy 99.7 FM. All right, today on the Super Morning Show, a couple of things on our minds, and let's not get distracted. There's been a sacking of a National Sports Agency boss, but sports in Ghana is still under quite a bit of a siege. Football in particular. And, as a footballing nation, being told that you can't play football in your nation, I mean, that's the epitome of failure. And today, you go around the country and you can't find a single stadium that CAF would approve for a football match. Azanaya Basa. And you wonder why. You wonder how we got to this point. You wonder where the leadership is in the delivery of sports. It's a conversation that we absolutely must have. We're going to rope in our dear friend, Fentuo Tahiro Fentuo, to help us break some of these things down and really understand what the story is behind the story. Because this one, I mean, come on. This is the lowest of the low for Ghana.
Yeah, if you can't get the economy right, at least get football right.
I mean, come on. All right, that's one of the things on our minds. And then, of course, ECG. What bigger headache than the biggest corporation owned by government at the point of bankruptcy? I don't think there is a clearer way to say government has failed. I don't think there's a clearer way. And ECG gave a lot of people hope when they started figuring out the collection part of things. But that was less than half of the problem. The transmission losses. Before you even add things like what the foreign exchange rate is doing to us and all of this business, ECG finds itself in a place where it can't pay its bills. Now who calls harm? We've been looking on.
Because I pay my bills.
Yeah, and we've been looking on all this time. These are problems that I mean they precede anybody who wants to be president today, right? So why is it that all this time through all these governments this has never been addressed? We attempted to sell it, a disastrous attempt to sell it. We got our thing back, and now boo-boo. Bankruptcy? Oh, Charlie, some way. Anyway, we're getting into this and more today on the Super Morning Show. I kind of expected Raymond to say something about ECG. I'm surprised you're so quiet.
Oh, I said a lot about ECG. You want me to repeat that?
No, don't repeat anything. We beg you. No repetition. Yeah, if you said it, you said it. What again? So today, this is what we're talking about. We're getting into it. We're going to figure it all out together. We certainly want your views on it. Use the hashtag JoySMS when you talk to us, all right? And certainly make sure that we share your views with the world. We're here till 10, and we certainly want to spend that time with you. So keep it locked right here. You can send your WhatsApp to 055 1111 997.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy, joy in the morning.
Now, in these times of high electricity tariffs, Build Freeze Solar Hybrid Air Conditioners are your sure bet to cut down on electricity bills. Build Freeze Solar Hybrid Air Conditioners cool your buildings comfortably with very low energy consumption. The amazing part is the air conditioners are built with the latest German technology that gives you 80% savings on energy consumption compared to traditional air conditioners. Build Freeze Solar Hybrid Air Conditioners come with a 6-year warranty and free after-sales service for 1 whole year. Please call for purchases on 053 11 00915. That's 053 11 00915. Build Freeze, superior cooling with lower energy.
And the Association of Ghana Industries, in partnership with the European Union, VRA, MTN, Ghana Enterprises Agency, and the Ministry of Trade and Industry presents the Ghana Industrial Summit and Exhibition 2024 from the 17th to the 19th. It means it ends today at the Accra International Conference Center at 8:30 a.m. each day. Theme: promoting value chains for competitive industrial development. GISE offers extensive strategic networking opportunities for both local and international participants through conferences, matchmaking, B2B sessions, and exhibitions. Major sponsors: the European Union, VRA, MTN, GIZ, UNIDO, Wacom, Ghana Shippers Authority, Ghana Stock Exchange, ITC, and Plan Ghana International Media Partners, City FM, Channel 1 TV, Joy FM TV3, 3FM, DDP Outdoors, Daily Graphic, BNFT, and Backpress. For conference and exhibition spaces, contact 0244 933 106. GISE, driving industrial growth in Ghana.
Now, every minute whispers of greatness. Every hour, new pages turn, and every day is a new chapter. To keep your dreams alive, today you're a tabletop owner. Tomorrow you may be a shopfront owner. Today you're a student. Tomorrow you'll be a bank manager. Today you're an apprentice. Tomorrow you may be a master. And the list goes on and on and on. Whatever is it that you do today to add value to the world, remember that your efforts are conspiring to make your plans happen big time. At Fidelity Bank Ghana Limited, our purpose is to inspire your success and collaborate with you every step of the way. Truly, there's more ahead. A befa.
All right, now have you heard about the incredible benefits of Excellium from Total Energies? Let me tell you more about the premium fuel with its amazing 3-in-1 power. Total Energies introduces Excellium New Formula, the additive enriched fuel with its powerful 3-in-1 action that cleans your engine, extends its life, and lowers your fuel consumption. Talk to us about this cumulative effect of its anti-corrosion, anti-wear, and detergent additives. Excellium New Formula also lowers your vehicle's fuel consumption while reducing CO2 emissions. You will drive, sir. Experience the difference with Total Energies Excellium New Formula. Choose Excellium. Choose quality.
And get ready for the 4th edition of the Ghana Digital and Innovation Week. It's another year to celebrate milestones in Ghana's digital innovation ecosystem. The host consortium, National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, Ghana Hubs Network, and Impact Investing Ghana is set to gather over 6,000 attendees, 45 exhibitors, with over 40 insightful sessions to propel the growth and development of the country's digital innovation sector. The 2024 Ghana Digital and Innovation Week is under the theme Innovate Together, Collaborating for Digital Transformation and Impact. Join the Ghana Digital and Innovation Week in shaping the future of digital innovation from the 2nd to the 4th of October 2024 at the Accra International Conference Center. From students to startups, tech enthusiasts to policymakers, this is your platform to learn, share, and create to drive Ghana's digital future. Visit gdiw.com.gh/register to book your seat for free. Let's collaborate for a digital Ghana. Be part of the change. Be part of the future.
And I'm happy to see you this morning, Kojo. Which bank in Ghana is always at your service?
OmniBasic.
Which bank is ready to assist you with their 24-hour state-of-the-art contact center?
OmniBasic.
Now, which bank is Ghana's fastest growing corporate bank and bank of the year 2023?
OmniBasic.
Now, at OmniBasic, we are always at your service. So call us on these numbers: 0307 086000 or 0302 758 555 or 0800 100790. That's the toll-free number, 0800 100790. Or visit any of our branches nationwide to open an Omni Basic bank account today and enjoy exceptional customer service. Omni Basic at your service.
All right, what is luck? Well, for many people, luck is that glorious moment when you find money in your trousers just when you're broke. For others, luck is being picked out of a crowd for a reward. But for the guys that are the luckiest, luck is a life-changing event which they believe everyone deserves a shot at. Luck is coming with prizes so exciting they'll make your head spin. You want to be the luckiest? Dial star 712 hash and get your ticket. The more you buy, the better your chances of winning. And remember, when you hear that catchy jingle, it's your cue to pay attention. It could be your lucky day. Luck is on its way to you and your community. So stay sharp. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere.
And you know at DPS we believe in nurturing every child's potential. With our experienced and caring teachers, we ensure a strong foundation for lifelong learning. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide the perfect environment for curiosity and discovery. Our diverse extracurricular and enriching after-school activities help students explore their passions. We have a fleet of buses with GPS trackers to monitor your child's movement in and out of school, and hostel facilities for students coming from afar. And with our surveillance cameras, your child's security is guaranteed. Enroll your child now at DPS International, which runs from creche to A-level and offers the Cambridge and IB diploma program successfully. We have excellent results in spelling bee and business challenge competitions. For incoming students residing in Community 25 and neighboring communities, there's a 100% admission fee waiver. Yes, 100%. For more information, contact us on 0596 994 759 or visit the school's website. That's dpsghana.edu.gh. DPS, where every child shines.
Now, as a parent or a guardian, you want the best education for your children, whether at primary school, secondary, or at the university level, or whether you're going to DPS or whichever school you want to go to. Yeah. However, the cost of school fees can add up quickly, and it's why Societe Generale Ghana is here to assist you with the SG Ghana School Fees Loan. The SG Ghana School Fees Loan is designed to help you cover the cost of education for your children or even for yourself at a hugely discounted interest rate with flexible repayment terms and a loan amount that suits your needs. Paying for school has never been easier. If you're a salaried worker of a Societe Generale Ghana listed company, you are eligible to apply. Visit any SG Ghana branch today and let's get started on securing the education your family deserves. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana, the future is you.
All right, hooray, or as my son likes to say, huzzah. The Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited back to school promotion continues from now to the end of September, and of course you get 10 to 20% off textbooks, pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, and so much more across Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takoradi, Winneba, and Cape Coast. If you're a parent, a teacher, a student, well, listen, hurry up. 050-648-7557 is the number to call, or just email info@kingdomgh.com or go to kingdomstoreonline.com to do all your shopping there. Kingdom Books, where quality and affordability are assured. Terms and conditions apply.
So it's new and has you in mind. Imperial General Assurance brings you the collision insurance policy. Yes, now we give you insurance beyond the road. The collision insurance from Imperial General gives you protection in the event of a collision with another vehicle or an object. The policy offers repair of your damaged vehicle resulting from the collision, hospitalization benefits if you're admitted beyond 3 days. Yes, you need not be involved in an accident to benefit, and all third-party benefits. So whether you're a taxi driver, truck driver, you own a private vehicle, collision insurance is for you. Sign up for the collision insurance motor policy from Imperial. Call us today on 0577667436 or talk to your broker or any of our agents across the country for further details. You can also follow us on all our social media handles. Terms and conditions apply. Collision insurance, insurance beyond the road, Imperial General Assurance, solid protection.
Now, are you ready to make every moment count? From the simple pleasures of treating yourself to unforgettable weekend getaways or a special surprise for someone you love, you can have the perfect companion. Stanbic cards are there for those fulfilling moments that make you go like, yes, this is it. Talk to Stanbic on 0302-815-789 on social media at Stanbic Bank GH or visit stanbicbank.com.gh to learn more.
Hey, so after everything we've told you, are you still wondering where to hold your strategy planning meetings and your board sessions and staff retreats? Really, the answer is only one. It's Safari Valley Resort. If you are thinking of green, serene environment, accessibility, meeting room capacity, flow and layout of space, room flexibility, quality of equipment, staff, and of course first-class catering services, please, Safari Valley Resort is the only answer for you. Call Safari Valley Resort on 0596 914 394. Safari Valley, bringing you closer to nature.
So why worry about expensive car repairs? Toyota Ghana's new extended warranty of 5 years or 120,000 kilometers, whichever comes first, enables you to save big, avoid unexpected costs, and keep your money where it belongs. That's with you. Drive smart, save smarter with Toyota Ghana's extended warranty. Call Toyota Ghana today on 0302 429 80125 to learn more. Ghana Drive Toyota. Toyota, superior quality.
All right, lots coming up. Sports, birthdays, Uncle Ibo White's food for thought, and more on the Super Morning Show. Stay with us.
You see them. You see them every day in our communities, doing what they do best to make a difference in the lives of people. You see them. You see them bring positive transformation to the lives of people in the areas of education, health, and economic empowerment. While many will see them and turn their faces away, you see them. You see their efforts, and you know they're heroes who deserve to be celebrated. MTN Heroes of Change is setting out to unearth and to celebrate a new set of heroes. You can throw the light on the heroes you see in your community by nominating them to win 100,000 Ghana cedis and other prizes to help them expand their work. Just fill an online nomination form at mtn.com.gh or send a WhatsApp with a 1-minute video of your nominee's project on 055 141 1122. Deadline for nominations is 18th October 2024, so don't waste time. Nominate your hero now. MTN Heroes of Change. Be the change you wish to see.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate, it's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerfort, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
Get ready for the 4th edition of the Ghana Digital and Innovation Week. It is another year to celebrate milestones in Ghana's digital innovation ecosystem. The host consortium, National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, Ghana Hubs Network, and Impact Investing Ghana is set to gather over 6,000 attendees, 45 exhibitors with over 40 insightful sessions to propel the growth and development of the country's digital innovation sector. Theme: Innovate Together, collaborating for digital transformation and impact. Join the GDIW in shaping the future of digital innovation on the 2nd to 4th October 2024 at the Accra International Conference Center. Meanwhile, if you're in these 6 regions, Northern, Upper West, Ashanti, Bono East, Eastern and Western region, GDIW train will stop at your end from 3rd to 19th September. Visit gdiw.com.gh, register to book your seats for free. Let's collaborate for for a digital Ghana. Be part of this change. Be part of the future.
All right, well, birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
And of course, Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
All right, whose birthday is it today?
So today happens to be the birthday. Today is the birthday of Apostle Lenny Akpadi. You know the man who did all that goes. They are the works of men.
Oh, really?
He has a new one out actually. Gbogbo Zan. Abundance. Abundance. Abundantly, whichever way you
what can then?
Gbogbo Zan. That's it. You know. So happy birthday to you, Apostle Lenny Akpadi, who was my teacher in Mali School.
Gbogbo Zan. I thought you were classmates.
Have a lovely day.
All right, then. Shall we get on with it?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
And, of course, Twisco Food Drink. Twisco. Power your dream. And if it's football you want.
When you do that thing, stop like doing like some scratches are in the thing. When you do that thing, admit and move on. Yes.
Football you want, then DSTV has got it all. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live in HD. This season promises to be exciting. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
So, hello Ghana. There's an exciting new chocolate beverage out there on the market. From the producers of Cowbell, permit me to introduce to you Twisco, a chocolate food drink with a blend of premium cocoa powder enriched with Enafort, a combination of energy-boosting minerals and vitamins, including vitamins B, C, D, iron, and many more. Twisco is available in 20-gram sachet and can be found at your nearest neighborhood store in a delightful red sachet for only 1 cedi 80 pesos. To enjoy all the goodness packed in a sachet, empty contents into a mag mixed with 180 ml of previously boiled water, milk, and stir. Start your day with a cup of great tasting Twisco and power your dream. This is FDA approved.
Now, the Standard Chartered Renewable Energy Loans, so I'm talking about here today. And Kojo, so folks, imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. I mean, picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right. We're not just offering you loans, we are offering you keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye, and I need you to do that, right? Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of these numbers: 050-153-5789 or 050-153-5790 or 0244-674-154. And let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dream shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
All right, it's time to get 10% off food, drink, beauty, and cosmetics, home essentials, electrical appliances, mobile phones and accessories, clothing, footwear, made in Ghana goods, and so much more at the Momo Cashless Market. Yeah, you heard right. From the 2nd to the 6th of October at Good Park, Tetekwashi Interchange, there will be over 100 merchants in one place with amazing discounts for all Momo customers. Now, fun activities include artist performances, DJs on rotation, board and TV games, kids zones, and giveaways. Join the fun at the Good Park, Tetekwashi Interchange, from the 2nd until the 6th of October 2024, each day from 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. and just Momo it everywhere you go.
Now, I'm calling all football fans this morning for one weekend in September. All the Premier League games is open to all the fans. All fans from the Access on DSTV. You have to mark your calendars, right? From the 21st to the 22nd of September, enjoy the action as West Ham, Mo Kudus West Ham, the team that Ghanaians all support, take on Chelsea, and Man City take on Arsenal. Remember, you can also stream the games when you're on the move using the DSTV stream. For as low as 85 Ghana cedis, ladies and gentlemen, you can subscribe and enjoy all the weekend Premier League games. Stay connected or reconnect to DSTV using the *759# DSTV is your home of entertainment.
Thank you very much, Raymond. Good morning to you and good morning to all of you. Welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Centre with me, Fentuo, Tahiru Fentuo. Coming up.
And Gazzaniga making a good save. More pressure now as Nuno Mendes squeezes it past Gazzaniga, who can't quite believe that he's let that one sneak past him.
Yeah, the UEFA Champions League just doesn't stop surprising. Paulo Gazzaniga, a big howler, has handed PSG a laboured win over Champions League debutant Tirona. Also in this bulletin,
Rodone is on the run. It's been a threat from the off. Bassett, Thomas Asante. It's a goal for Coventry. You have to admit it's been coming.
Yeah, Ghana's Brandon Thomas Asante scores in back-to-back EFL Cup games, but his team Coventry City crashed out against Tottenham Hotspur. Also, we will hear from Michael Essien, who hopes the Ghanaians appreciate all his years of sacrifice and service to the country. That's all to come in the next 10 minutes, but we'll begin here at home, where Heart of Oak have confirmed the Legon Stadium as their temporary home following the closure of the Accra Sports Stadium for maintenance by the National Sports Authority. The NSA closed down the facility earlier this week to undertake minor renovation works after the Sports Ministry instructed the GFA to request CAF inspects it for possible approval for Ghana versus Sudan next month. This decision forced Dreams FC to move to Tema, with Heart of Oak adopting Legon. Accra Lions are yet to make a decision on where to play their home games. One of the main reasons cited for the lack of proper maintenance for the National Stadium has been money, with no specially allocated funds provided for that purpose in the budget. Now, former Communications Director of the Ghana Football Association, Ibrahim Sanidara, has urged the government to repurpose taxes received from betting into sports development, including building and maintaining sports infrastructure.
We should put budget. There's a lot of money government is making from sports betting, for example, in this country. And I'm sure a day government might collect more than $1 billion in sports betting taxes alone. Why can't we ring-fence some of this funding and direct it towards this place and put the right people, the qualified people there to run the affairs? You can please your political, operatives in some other ways outside the technical areas of what needs to be done for a stadium to be cleared to host international matches. This is the problem we face. If we can change our sports ministers, let them go and come however it is. But if we don't change these things, we don't provide funding for it, we don't appoint the right people to those positions, we'll come back to the same spot again.
Ibrahim Sanidara was speaking on PM Express with Evans Mensah last night. We will stay with that particular show because quite a lot happened there. But it's worth noting that both the NDC and the MPP presidential candidates have said they will scrap the betting tax if they are voted into office. Now, last week, FIFA confirmed to Joy Sports that the GFA received over $260,000 through its FIFA Forward program for the purposes of maintaining up to 80 pitches across the country. Now, the GFA said they've invested some of that money into constructing boreholes at various pitches across the country to prevent withering grass during the dry season. 6 of those boreholes have been built at the Association's Technical Centre in Pram Pram to maintain their 2 natural grass pitches. But the GFA's communications director, Henry Asante Chum, said despite this investment, the pitches are still not in any condition to host Black Stars training sessions.
When it comes to training pitches for national teams, the primary decision or the power comes from the head coach. He decides where he wants to train. And it is based on a number of reasons. Security is one. And then they will be.
You mentioned that you
facility.
installed as many as 6 boreholes at the technical center in Pram Pram.
Yes,
presumably to take care of pitches, correct? How is it?
We have two grass pitches at Pram Pram at the moment, and we want to build 2.
Can the Black Stars train there?
At the moment, no.
Why?
Because the pitches are not in good condition.
But you invested a lot of money in them. Why are they not in good condition?
Okay, so those pitches, the pitches in question were constructed years ago. When we decided to make the borehole project available in Pram Pram, it was to try and see if we could get those pitches back in a condition where it would be useful enough.
So why hasn't that happened?
It takes time. It's about investment. It's about money.
When was this investment done in terms of water borehole?
This was 2 years ago.
But 2 years is a long time to grow. It takes 90 days to build a world-class pitch.
Yes.
So
Now,
2 years is
in building a world-class pitch. It's not only about the grass.
Henry Asante Chum speaking to Evans Mensah on PM Express there, as well as myself. Now, let's stay with the troubling times for Ghana's football, and the NSA boss has already paid for this after he was sacked on Tuesday. But people want more heads to roll, including former Sports Minister Neelanti van der Poel, who wants the current Sports Minister gone.
They have no excuse to be where they are. They had time enough to be able to avert this disgrace, and they didn't do anything about it. So they have been inept, they have been ineffective, inefficient in the discharge of their responsibility. So if the president is minded of the people who voted for him and the passion Ghanaians give to sports, he should take action right now.
Honorable Neelanti van der Poel. Yesterday, Kotoko were in action. They beat Karela United with a 1-0 victory. I beg your pardon. Kotoko, they began their campaign with a 1-0 win over Karela United. They will host Young Apostles in Obuasi this weekend in a match week 3 encounter. Their head coach is Prosper Ogum. He's optimistic about his team's chances of winning the title this season.
We should expect this team to do very well at the end of the season, to play well, win more games. You know, Kotoko is known for winning games, and if you coach or you play Kotoko, you know that it's a task you need to accomplish. You must play well, you must win games. So the evident booster for us to work harder, stay determined, stay focused, and then get the job done.
Prosper Nate Ogum. Let's go to former Black Stars midfielder Michael Essien. He suggested that he sometimes feels underappreciated despite representing the country at every level in international football. Essien played for Ghana's youth teams before going on to play 59 times for the Black Stars. He was instrumental in Ghana's qualification for a first ever AFCON, first ever World Cup in 2006. In a yet-to-be-aired exclusive interview with Joy Sports, Essien, who now works as a talent coach for Danish club FC Nordsjælland, said he hopes Ghanaians appreciate the service he's rendered the nation.
You know, I have to say, though, that I think that from everything you've done for this national team, but everything that you've done for Ghanaian football, everybody's very grateful. We're very thankful for your service.
I hope they are.
Well, I am.
Because I think I'm one of the few players that have gone through every category, age group for the national team. So I hope they appreciate the service.
I think they do. I think they do.
So.
It would be unfortunate if anybody doesn't appreciate what you did for the national team.
Michael Essien there. That interview will air tomorrow morning, first on Joy News at 7:10 a.m. and also on Joy Prime at 6 p.m. on Saturday. There was Champions League action last night. Inter Milan escaped Etihad Stadium with a surprise 0-0 draw against Manchester City. Both teams squandered numerous chances in that particular game, of course. And there were other games all across Europe in the UEFA Champions League. Let's just go through some of the results from yesterday. In Paris, an embarrassing late blunder by goalkeeper Paulo Gazzaniga. He gifted Paris Saint-Germain 1-0 home victory over Champions League debutants Girona. Celtic, they kicked off their Champions League campaign with a 5-1 home thrashing of debutants Slovan Bratislava on Wednesday. The result is Celtic's biggest ever win in the competition. Later today, Arsenal are in action against Atalanta, and Barcelona will also be in action in the UEFA Champions League. So now Champions League is Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Barcelona are away at Monaco. That's all the sports this morning on the Joy Sports Center. My name is Fentio, Tahiru Fentio. Back to you, Winston.
Thank you very much, Fentio. So, second-tier European football is not only going to There's no one that's going to be on Thursdays. Those of you who play second-tier European football. You and Man United and Chelsea.
Chelsea played third tier.
Yes. United is even better than Chelsea. Anyway, let's get interactive this morning. Join us on X. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank. A better way, a better Africa. Malatu from Ernest Chemist, Malatu Power Over Malaria, and Cowbell Coffee with you every moment. So you know that everyday people face different emergencies. Fire emergency, police emergency, medical emergency, you name them. But many Ghanaians don't know the emergency numbers. Well, here's one you would always want to remember. *770#. Yes, *770# is the new EcoBank Money emergency number, and it gives you instant access to loans, fund transfers, utility bill payments, airtime and data purchases, and so much more. You don't need internet for this. Just dial *770#. No need to panic in any money emergency situation. EcoBank will always come to your rescue. EcoBank is the Pan-African bank. And look, guys, let's talk about something we all want. Success, everybody wants it. Everybody dreams of it. We all aspire to succeed and make a mark in life. We push ourselves to excel, enduring challenges along the way just to be successful. But Charlie, when work gets tough, and I bet you it will, you need that extra boost to keep pushing forward. And on those days where you need someone to be there for you, Cowbell will be by your side. It's a rich, creamy 3-in-1 blend with a great taste and aroma that will aid kickstart your day. Whether you're working or just creating memories with friends and loved ones, Cowbell Coffee will be there with you every moment. So no matter where you are, as you chase those goals, keep Cowbell Coffee close to stay motivated and going. Remember, Cowbell Coffee is with you every moment. Stay with us. We'll return with food for thought here on the Super Morning Show.
EcoBank Mobile, they make me say, EcoBank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It go make your life so easy. Download it. You go enjoy it. In my Brahmin check. In my Brahmin check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even church tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple.
Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Can promise.
You can't deny it when you taste it. The rich, creamy goodness of Cowbell Coffee. One sip and you feel it. It's Cowbell Coffee. Taste it and you love it. It's a special feeling. One sip and you feel it. It's Cowbell Coffee.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy Cowbell Coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us. Now time for Food for Thought, brought to us by Roverman Productions. The difference. Uncle, good morning.
Hey, my favorite, how about you, sir?
Uncle, how's it going?
Well, very fine. And you?
We're doing very well. We thank God for life.
All right. I'm looking at the date today, 19th. How's your pocket?
Hey, Uncle Ebodi Asembeba. Well, the pocket at this time it's not the best. Yes. You know, when the boys say when the curve turns like that, no.
Yeah.
Then you're waiting patiently for the end of the month.
That's right. But we will survive.
Sure.
We will survive.
We definitely will survive.
Now, if you are a regular listener of Food for Thought, you will know that from time to time, I spend time at Asamando. These visits are always on the basis of a special dispensation afforded to me by our ancestors and are always for a specific purpose or reason. My favorite ancestors to be with are the men who have ruled Ghana in their time. This time, I sent a word to them that I wanted to make a plea to them, and they, eager to know what I had in mind, extended an invitation for me to join them for one of their regular meetings. Perhaps a word of explanation may help those who are new to this.
Sure.
In the Akan worldview, there is a place called Asamando, to which those who die go to continue their existence. It is important to know that not everyone who goes to Asamando is an ancestor. That title is reserved for those who made some impact whilst in the land of the living. Now, I can go back to my story. The meeting was to be held on the terrace of the mansion of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. When I arrived, I found Osagyefo at the gate waiting to welcome me. He gave me a bright smile and I bowed before him. He laughed and said, "Come on, get up, Ebo. You should know better than to do that." He shook my hands very warmly. I said, "Happy birthday in advance, Osagyefo." "Oh, thank you very much," he said, and then he burst into laughter. And I wondered what he found so funny. He must have sensed my confusion, so he decided to let me in on why he was laughing. He said, "You know, the way things are going, I will not be surprised if someone mounts a political platform one of these days to question whether September 21st is truly my birthday or not, and whether you should not celebrate every September born on that day instead of just me." I realized that the debate on his place in Ghana was no secret to him, which did not surprise me. Nothing is hidden from those at Asamando. They may not have any direct role to play in our world anymore, but they know everything. What surprised me, however, was that Osagyefo was willing to poke fun at it. So I joined in the fun and said, "Well, Osagyefo, if it is any consolation, you should know that even God has received his share. His divinity has been reduced to the level of a human being who sleeps at night." And Nkrumah laughed even louder and said, "That was funny." Professor Buzia arrived and said, "Kwame, you see why you should have gone to Oxford? You would not have been laughing the way you do if you had gone to Oxford." And Nkrumah still laughing said, "Kofi Ebrifei, take your Oxford and let me take my Lincoln." Then he took a closer look at him and said, "Kofi, you look burdened." Buzia said, "I am indeed burdened. My people are distressing me. Look at what they are doing to Ghana." "Calm down, Kofi," Nkrumah said. "Ghana will be all right." Professor Liman arrived. He greeted Nkrumah with, "Ojesafo." Buzia said, "Oh, you too. What Ojesafo?" "It is Osagyefo." Liman laughed and said, "I know. I just wanted to get you to call him by that title, since your people are fighting his place in the history of Ghana." Buzia said, "Don't mind my people." And then Professor Atta Mills arrived. He gave Osagyefo a little bow and said, "Osagyefo." And Nkrumah responded with "John" and gave him a hug. Then Prof shook hands with Buzia and greeted him with "Prof," and shook hands with Liman and said, "Doc." I noted how warm they all were to him. I realized that they all held Professor Atta Mills very highly, and why not? He was an exceptional president. "Where's Jerry?" Nkrumah asked. Atta Mills said, "I passed by his mansion on my way here, and Efrifa has barricaded his gates and is refusing to let him out of the house." Buzia said, "Again." Liman said, "Serves him right." And Nkrumah said, "Akwesi is going against the code again, but don't worry. Kotoka will handle the situation." Code. They have a code, I wondered. Osagyefo might have read my mind. He said to me, "Oh, we do indeed have a code here, not to hold each other to what we did in the land of the living. Over here, we know that whether you did right or you did wrong, you did it to yourself. You cannot escape that reality here." He said, "In the land of the living, you can put a spin on your actions and inactions. Over here at Asamando, you cannot do that. And the true nature of your actions stares you in the face all the time. Atta Mills, ever the teacher, said, in the land of the living, we see only in part and we know only in part. And so we do not see that we are all one and that whatever we do it to and for ourselves. We just said, should I go and talk to Akwesi? Kotoka, Nkrumah said, don't bother, Kotoka will handle it. Then Osagyefo turned to me and said, Ebo, you are into theater, right? Well, if you want real drama, go and watch. Jerry's mansion is down that street. You will not miss it. I ride down the street and true to Nkrumah's prediction, I did not miss the mansion. At the gate, Kotoka had just arrived to confront Afrifa. Kotoka said to Afrifa, listen, Akwesi, we all made a commitment when we arrived here to let what happened in the land of the living be. Have you forgotten the code? Everybody said, he shattered my Okatachie-ness. Kotoka said, are you innocent? What should Ankara and I do to you if we want to settle scores here? And what about Liman? What should Liman also say to you? Don't go against the code. Now, stand down and let my man be. Reluctantly, Afrifa gave in and removed the barricade. Kotoka went into the house calling, Jerry, where are you? There was no response. He returned a moment later and said, Jerry is not in the house. What? Afrifa exclaimed and rushed into the house. But JJ was indeed not there. Where was JJ? What has happened to him? And what plea did I want to put before the ancestors? Please join me on Monday as I let you in on what happened at Asamando. Until then, remember, whatever you do for yourself and to yourself. And how about you say, that's my presentation.
Oh, Uncle, this one, Monday again. Let's finish it at once.
Oh, you have the time?
Well, it's 2 minutes to 8, which means we don't have the time. But,
so it's not me. It's not me.
Mark Bedua Bwaji of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry says, nice one by Uncle Ibu.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll finish it on Monday.
We'll finish.
Hopefully.
We'll continue on Monday.
We will finish on Monday.
Well, let's see. Let's see what Monday brings.
No, now I get the drift. So now I know that it's going to be one of those series. Okay. Anyway, thank you.
Have a fantastic weekend.
You too, Uncle. Thank you very, very much, Uncle White, for joining us with Food for Thought. Brought to us by Roverman Productions. Be the difference, which means it's now time for us to bring you the Joy Business Minute. It's brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG. We stand with you. Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts. Build free solar hybrid air conditioners. Superior cooling with lower energy. Let's now go for the Joy Business Minute.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and build free solar hybrid air conditioners. Superior cooling with lower energy. The Association of Ghana Industries has entreated government to invest more in agriculture to boost the fortunes of the industry sector. The association was reacting to Q2 GDP estimates, calls for support for farmers affected by the recent drought in the northern belt of the country continue to heighten. Government has highlighted the special role of Consolidated Bank in the economy, ruling out reports of selling the bank to Swiss investors. And some ex-users in Brazil were once again able to access the social media platform on Wednesday despite a ban imposed by the nation's judiciary last month. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and build free solar hybrid air conditioners. Superior cooling with lower energy.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And Anointed Engineering Services Limited is into the sales of ultra-silent, fuel-efficient diesel generating sets with sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3,000 kVA. at competitive prices for every generator you acquire. You'll enjoy a 5-year warranty. We also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets. And our services include a 24-hour emergency service, sale of genuine spare parts, reliable rental services, professional advice, and sale of tower lights and rental. Locate our latest branches in Bibiani, Petroji, opposite the Bethel School Junction on the main Bibiani-Kumasi Highway, Techiman, Ex-Oil Filling Station on the main Techiman-Kumasi Highway, and locate our head office at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko-Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. We also have 18 branches nationwide. We're into skill training. We have a training school that trains students on generators, plant, auto mechanics, electricals, and controls, as well as solar installations. We offer 80% hands-on training and 20% theory. Contact us on our hotline 0243 480 334 or 0243 690 295. Anointed, the generator experts. And on Big Stories this morning, brought to us by Telecel, connecting Energy's latest from your partner for life. And Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa. Of course, our focus is on this. Listen.
This is not new. Indeed, it is unfortunate, it is unnecessary, and it is saddening that in the month of August, ECG only collected 42% of what they were supposed to collect. This is a serious indictment of the whole distribution system. If you're collecting only 42% of what you are supposed to collect, there is no way that an entity can survive going forward without drastic structural reforms. Yes, there is the need, but the timing, 2 months into an election, this is not the time for the government of the day to come up with new proposals.
So that's from our Power Minister, Dr. Kwabena Donkor, on the financial challenges that ECG is facing. In August, able to collect 42% of their revenue target. What's happening and what could be the impact on us and on electricity? But of course, also coming up this morning, we need to look at the state of football in Ghana. The state of what's supposed to be the passion of the nation. Unfortunately, we're hearing reports that Togo has actually refused our request to play in Togo. Is it true?
No.
They've not refused?
No.
So the boys are just, throwing in...
Everybody's just coming up with their own stories.
Oh, okay.
And so that will look incompetent.
But we're incompetent.
It's... are you sure it's not propaganda?
But if you were competent, you would have had your own stadium fit for purpose.
Yes, but our government has invested the most money in sports infrastructure in the last than any government in
Building
history.
what?
They said over 150 AstroTurfs.
AstroTurf that does what?
I don't know. Host funerals, weddings, football, fun games.
You know the kind of things we like in this country. It surprises me sometimes. AstroTurf. In times when we're talking about artificial pitches.
Yeah.
I remember the time United and Chelsea played in the Champions League final in Russia.
Yes.
We're talking about the artificial pitch at the time.
Yeah. The Luzhniki Stadium.
Yes. Now, all of a sudden, today's world, people actually, like you're discussing yesterday, how they're going about, making sure that they put in place the right infrastructure, the right pitches.
Mm-hmm.
What we have done is to be building AstroTurf. It's like every constituency or district must have an AstroTurf.
They call it one constituency, one AstroTurf.
To do what?
It's become some sort of an invoke and fun thing to do for parliamentarians instead of looking at the actual functionality of the project. And that, for me, is the biggest disappointment. The quality of those AstroTurfs that they have built are very questionable, and they are not functional. What is the purpose of building an AstroTurf? The primary purpose for building an AstroTurf is access for sporting activity and then other activities. One of the problems with the AstroTurfs we built is that those AstroTurfs aren't even accessible. You want AstroTurfs in the community so that people can have easy access to these facilities to train. That is one. Now, there is a stumbling block to that. The encumbrance to it is that none of it is free. So if you're asking people to come and pay 500 Ghana cedis for 2 hours per session as an AstroTurf, how many people can access those?
No. This is built by the state.
Either by the MP,
and managed by who?
By the state.
Who's managing
No,
it?
you see, the AstroTurfs that they keep counting, it's not all state money AstroTurfs. It's not a coordinated effort. Okay, so some MP has contacted someone building AstroTurfs to do one for them in their constituency. If they build it, the government has it as one. If another MP says,
but the MP that built that AstroTurf,
yes,
they were important to find out
where he got the money from.
First of all, if it was sponsorship, how much would it cost you to maintain it? And why would you charge 500 cedis for 2 hours? That's very important.
That's it. So in the end, especially here in Accra, all the different communities that have AstroTurfs, in the end, it's corporate people, the bankers that will close at 8 p.m. and go and have a kickabout. They can afford that kind of fee.
Yeah.
But the actual people and the reason for which you build the AstroTurf to unearth talent and give it access to the community, that becomes impossible because people simply cannot afford. That's one aspect of the problem. The other aspect of the problem is the quality of that turf and whether it's actually football functional. Because there are different levels to the AstroTurf. 1D, 2D, 3D. A lot of what we do basically look like grass carpets. And so they're too hard. There is no absorbent, or the absorbent is very minimal. And so it causes unnecessary injuries and you slip about unnecessarily. So it's not even healthy. It's another problem.
I saw one that was built by Wembley at Adringano.
Mm-hmm.
That, when I went on it, I felt it was properly done.
Mm-hmm.
That's one that I've seen in Adringano. That one.
And then you see others where the wind is sweeping the carpet away.
Yes, I've seen some of them too.
Exactly. So that's the problem. So I think the main issue with the AstroTurfs was that it wasn't a coordinated effort. And so in the end, it's very haphazard, it's all over the place, and it hasn't solved one of our biggest issues, which is the deficit in sports infrastructure. You cannot tell me that a country that has 150 AstroTurfs, as per this government, the Black Stars cannot train on a single one of them. Or in other words, not one of them is good quality enough for the Black Stars to even hold a training session. That is embarrassing. So what kind of AstroTurfs have you built? 150 of them, you say, but not one is good enough. The last time the Black Stars trained on an AstroTurf was Macdan. They trained there for 2 days and the players complained bitterly. Now Macdan has done well by putting that pitch there for the community, for the people there. But at Black Stars level, international football level, is simply not the solution. And so in the end, we have all these facilities, and yet, when it came to the AFCON in 2023 AFCON, which we played in January this year, we were ready to fly to South Africa to go and camp there because we simply did not have a single quality enough pitch for the Black Stars to train on. And this is just training pitch. The stadium pitches are a different problem altogether. Now, apart from the government's own uncoordinated and haphazard efforts at fixing the sports infrastructure deficit, you also have the GFA, major stakeholders in the football ecosystem. In fact, they are the biggest stakeholder. They have to take their own interest in fixing the pitches. Now, you go all around the world. FIFA has what they call the FIFA Forward Funds. FIFA gives every member association money every year for different projects. They give them as much as 8 million. Ghana has accessed 8.6 million. In fact, they just renewed that project and they'll give them 5 million for administrative.
Dollars.
Yes, this is dollars. They'll give them 5 million for administration. They'll give them 3 million for special projects, including fixing pitches. A further 1.5 million if they can prove that they have need for other projects.
We've assessed $8 million already.
8.6 million since 2016, the GFA. And the GFA themselves have said that they have invested around $260,000 in fixing, they said 80 pitches. They told
Where
FIFA.
are those 80 pitches?
Hold on. They told FIFA that They've invested the money in building 80 pitches, not building 80 pitches, I beg your pardon, in fixing or helping to maintain 80 pitches. Yesterday, Henry Asante Chum was on PM Express. I was there with him and Evans. So I asked him, which are these 80 pitches you've contributed to maintaining? He gave me a list. I counted the list. It came up to 25. Why did you give FIFA 80? Granted, even these 25, where are they? He mentioned where they are. The voices, they played it this morning. He mentioned where some of them are. If you go to all those locations that they said they have built boreholes to help maintain the pitches in the dry season, those pitches or the boreholes are either non-functional or the pitches themselves have not benefited from the boreholes. That is around the country. And then you look at Pram Pram itself, the GFA Technical Center. They said the borehole project, it sounded like a laudable idea. We have dry season, right? Sometimes water is hard to come by, so they want to build boreholes. They've put 6 of those boreholes at Pram Pram, where they have only 2 natural grass pitches. You did 6 boreholes to do 2 pitches. They've been doing those 2 pitches with 6 boreholes for the last 2 years. None of those pitches is still in good condition for the Black Stars to at least even hold a training session. In fact, just last month, when the Black Stars were preparing to play the game against Angola, they trained at Legon Sports Stadium for 1 day and ran away because the pitch was horrible.
Even Legon?
Legon!
The one that we used to do the
African games.
All Africa games.
Yes. Which we built this year, by the way, and spent $34 million in.
No, hold on. So, what's our problem?
Our problem...
So, the FA president, he's still at post?
Yes, he's at post.
The FA president
But
still at
the
post?
FA president and his people, that is $260,000 for pitches and what have you. We also have the government and the NSA. They've also been taking money. What have they done to our national stadium?
The sports minister at Batu, they should have been fired long ago.
Yes. And now they don't answer our calls. They don't answer questions because everybody seems hot. They're only interested in maintaining and keeping their jobs. So no accountability whatsoever. And
look, thank you. We have to come back and talk about this. But I do not think
you want to go now?
I need to acknowledge our sponsors.
Okay.
But I do not think that the sports minister, Mustafa Yusuf, should be at post this morning. President Akufo-Addo should have fired him even before firing the National Sports Authority DG.
Because if he fires the minister now after firing the NSA boss, it would look like it should have been a sweeping statement.
Yes, both of them should have. In fact, the minister should have left long ago.
Yeah.
The minister, the moment the GFA sent that letter from CAF to the sports ministry, he didn't have to direct GFA to try and see if we can, meet standards.
Winston, you know what? I'll tell you something that will blow your mind. You know, we've closed down the 3 stadiums. Yes. Cape Coast, Kumasi, Accra. You know why? We have not closed them down to do any major renovations, despite all the backlash. Remember, all 3 are not certified now. We've closed all 3 down because we simply want to do some skirmishes and ask CAF to come and look at all the 3 in the hope that one will be approved. That's what we are doing right now. So even in the game between Casablanca and Samatex, which was played last Sunday.
And they complain about the pitch.
The court complained about the pitch. Yeah. But you know the most embarrassing thing? The NSA were so embarrassed at the state of the bathrooms and other access areas in the stadium, so much so that they closed and locked up the bathrooms during the match. So for 90 minutes, people were at the stadium with no access to bathrooms. And you know where they went when they felt pressure to where to take a piss. You know where they went?
No.
Exactly, counterproductive. So I leave the rest to your imagination. If there's no bathroom, where do you go?
Oh my goodness. Ghana, 67 years after independence.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
You hold on.
2 years ago.
Hold on. There's more to be said. Hold on. Let me acknowledge my sponsors. Because at this point in time, folks, let's get interactive. Join us on X. Use the hashtag JoySMS. And then on WhatsApp 055 1111997. And the Telecel More Money promo is getting exciting. Over 1.2 million Ghana cedis has been giving out in the daily and weekly draws with more to go. You could be a winner too. Simply opt in for free by dialing *500# or send WIN to 500 or visit the Telecel Play app. Then reload your mobile using your Telecel cash wallet or make payments onto your fixed broadband account and winning the 1 million grand prize in the Telecel More Money promo. The more you reload, the better your chances of winning in the Telecel More Money promo. Remember, dial *500# or send WIN to 500 or visit the Telecel Play app to opt in. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Telecel, connecting energies. So picture this, you're lying in bed after a long day seeking comfort and relaxation, but you're met with a mattress that sags beneath you, a reminder of shortcuts and compromises. You know your comfort and well-being should never have been compromised, and that's why we at Latest Foam prioritize quality above all else. Step into our showrooms and experience the difference for yourself. Our high-quality mattresses and furniture are crafted with your ultimate relaxation in mind. Picture waking up refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the day. That's the Latest Foam promise. Invest in your well-being. Choose Latest Foam. Otherwise, shall you do yourself. Latest Foam is your partner for life. Visit us today and sleep better tonight. Call us on 0302 231155-62 or 0322 008499 or visit us online at latestfoamghana.com. So do you want a British degree at a fraction of the cost? Do you want a vibrant student experience in a community that equips you with useful employability skills, taking you one step closer to the career of your dreams? Enjoy all these and more, plus up to 50% scholarship for your degree at Lancaster University, Ghana. Be taught by the finest faculty trained to UK standards at our campus. For more information, visit lancaster.edu.gh. You can also contact us via email at admissions@lancaster.edu.gh or call us on 0209 607 008. Lancaster University, the only British university campus in West Africa. Stay with us. When we return after these messages, Tahiru Fentio and the rest of the team will join us for an analysis on the state of football in Ghana.
Ghana way, Telecel the more money promo now.
Everybody likes money, but what do we like more than money? More money! Join the Telecel More Money promo and win money, more money, and even more money. Simply opt in for free and reload your mobile and broadband and be the lucky winner of the 1 million Ghana cedis grand prize. Also win cash prizes of up to 3 million Ghana cedis in the daily and weekly draws. Opt in for free by dialing *500# or send WIN to 500, or you can opt in on the Telecel Play app. The more you reload, the higher chances of winning in the Telecel More Money promo. Keep loading, win, and be a millionaire.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Terms and conditions apply. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Are you hoping to start university this October? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and up to 50% scholarship to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless possibilities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. Admissions are currently open for our 2024 intakes. Apply now for our foundation and undergraduate programs. For more information, contact us at +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
Electroland Ghana Limited is back with a massive back-to-school promo. Visit EGL showrooms and authorized dealer stores across Ghana for best offers on Samsung, Media, TCL, and NASCO products. Get a free portable audio speaker with the 50-inch NASCO Android UHD Smart TV for just 4,999 Ghana cedis. NASCO AC starting 3,699 Ghana cedis with free air cooler. Experience UHD 4K Smart Android TV with TCL for 6,499 Ghana cedis and receive a free electric kettle. Cook up a storm with the Media 20-liter solo microwave for only 999 Ghana cedis and say no to cold meals. Get a free cake mixer with the 4-burner Media gas cooker. Call 0503 159 739 for more information. Electroland Ghana Limited, home of electronics and appliances. Terms and conditions apply.
Beyond every boardroom is a story waiting to be written. A story of a business and its potential, of a community that thrives, a hospital that serves, and energy that powers millions of dreams. It's a story that only gets better with a partner that has the expertise and solutions to make it a reality. At Absa Corporate and Investment Banking, we are invested in your story, and we invite you to write it with us because your story matters. Absa. Authorized FSP and registered credit provider.
Sister Essie.
Teacher,
don't tell me that Yao is not in school today too.
Please, that's why I'm here. He was diagnosed with malaria.
Oh my, that boy is missing a lot in class. Don't you have treated mosquito nets? It is the most common and effective means to prevent malaria. I can't...
Madam, we now have the new treated net.
Really?
We all sleep under it.
The new nets? Speedy recovery to him.
Avoid malaria. Get insecticide-treated net and sleep under it every night and throughout the night. And remember, there's also the new insecticide-treated net. Highly resistant, strong, and is just as effective.
Let's come on board Good Life and protect against malaria. Good Life, live it well, it's an everyday thing. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Health Service and partners with support from the USAID.
Malaria away, Good Life, live it well.
When shopping for a dress, you say,
of course, the low burst line. A little tight by the hips. Covered sleeves, off shoulder, definitely.
But when buying anti-malarial drug, you say,
is it not malaria? Give me whatever is available.
Choose your malaria drugs the same way you choose your dress. Always ask for Coartem. It's also available in cherry-flavored dispersible tablets for children. Don't gamble with malaria. Choose right. Choose Coartem. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Malaria testing should be done before treatment. This advert is FDA approved.
Attention food lovers, farmers, entrepreneurs, scientists, innovators, and game changers. The Soy Food Festival 2024 is almost here, and you can't afford to miss it.
Do you want to remain productive and competitive in your business? Then I am happy to remind you that Anointed Engineering Services Limited is still here to serve. We provide homes, offices, and institutions with ultra-silent, reliable, and fuel-efficient diesel generating sets. With sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at unbeatable prices, you also enjoy a 5-year warranty. Anointed Engineering is noted for unwavering 24-hour after-sale emergency service, rental and sale of tile lights and genuine spare parts, undertake repair and maintenance of all diesel generators, and buy back used generators. Sign up today at our training school and gain hands-on experience from our team of professionals on generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations. Anointed Engineering has 18 branches nationwide. Locate our head office in Accra at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. Call our hotlines on 0302 324723 or 0243 690295. Also on 0243 480334. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
The Association of Ghana Industries, in partnership with the European Union, VRA, MTN, GEA, and the Ministry of Trade and Industry, presents the Ghana Industrial Summit and Exhibition GISE 2024 from the 17th to the 19th of September at the Accra International Conference Center, 8:30 a.m. each day. Theme: promoting value chains for competitive industrial development. GISE offers extensive strategic networking opportunities for both local and international participants through conferences, matchmaking, B2B sessions, and exhibitions. Major sponsors: the European Union, VRA, MTN, GIZ, Unido Wancop, Ghana Shippers Authority, Ghana Stock Exchange, ITC, and Plan International Ghana. Media partners: CTFM and Channel 1 TV, Joy FM, TV3, DDP Outdoors, Daily Graphic, BNFT, and Back Press. For conferences and exhibition spaces, contact Kafri on 0244 93 0333106. GISE, driving industrial growth in Ghana.
Only God can stop us now.
Coffee in your cup and
When the fingers change on the console, you can feel it.
Even if he's not playing the thing, no.
Even when he's not doing that thing, you can still tell that he's doing that thing.
Playing his thing, no.
You
but
still
if
know.
you can see us on Facebook or Twitter,
X, Twitter the other day.
X is the same thing.
If you can see us on Facebook Live or if you're on our YouTube channel right now, you can see that we have music royalty in the studio.
Yes.
DJ Black has stopped by to do a little thing or two, you know, just for Thursday. So he's throwing back some big tunes here, making those of us whose bodies refuse to cooperate with our brains.
The headgear he's
dance.
wearing, the headgear.
Yes.
What is written on it?
It says the socks, the Boston Red Sox.
I almost construed it to be something else.
No, it's socks, please.
If they
whatever it is,
am I happy I didn't mention it?
The middle letter is O. No matter what is happening in your mind.
Oh,
yes, that's
it
the
is poor
socks.
eyesight. I can see. Yes.
You can.
So, His Excellency, you are welcome. What do we owe you this morning? Who did this magic? Yes.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Very good question, Kojo.
Yes. Please, today it has been agreed we have nothing useful to do.
Oh.
So please, we insist that you continue playing till end of day. Please, all the things I can't talk about. We've been talking about it, the people don't want to change anything.
No, please.
Sometimes we have to have life beyond what they call it, always complaining.
I completely
this
agree
morning,
with you.
I've removed myself from complaints.
Wait. I completely agree with you that if you have DJ Black, you make the most of DJ Black.
Yes.
As for that one day, I agree.
Brilliant.
And we will certainly train his ensue before he goes.
Brilliant.
But please, conversations are important.
Yeah.
And some of these things, if you don't say them, these people will not only do them, but do them with impunity. I mean, for how many? Look, if they give you something, please, when you are leaving, leave it better than they gave it to you. Leave it better than they gave it to you. Look at what they've done to football. Just look.
I'm still thinking about Black.
After God knows how much money has been spent, look at the state of football infrastructure. Charlie, no, we have to talk
I
about
get your
it.
point. I mean,
we have to talk about
see.
it. But I beg you, Black is here. Black is here.
So you agree?
And do some 1 or 2.
60-30, 60-40.
I beg
70-30.
I am 100% in agreement with that. I'm 100% in agreement with your 60%. All right, it's the Super Morning Show on Joy. It's a Thursday. DJ Black is here. Listen, let's make the most of it. But before all of that goes on, at Equity Health Insurance, the well-being of their members takes precedence. They recognize the unique healthcare needs of individuals and families, which is why they are delighted to present their Ebusua Health Plan. Now, this plan is crafted to promote the enduring health and happiness of you and your loved ones. Their plans are meticulously tailored to offer comprehensive and competitive health insurance coverage for individuals, families, and for smaller groups. Now, access to quality care is just a phone call away, offering continual assurance of your family's welfare. So call 0503 783 162, or you could try 0503 860 381. Hashtag here for you.
Now, speaking that old car, you're doing a home makeover, or you're relaxing at the beach at a getaway, use your APSA card 10 times or more in a month, and you could be a lucky winner in the APSA Change Your Story promotion. And extra entries by using our digital channels 5 times or more. From now until the end of October, 5 lucky winners will take away 40,000 Ghana cedis every month. Yes, every month, to change their stories. For more information, visit an APSA brand today. This promotion is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Your story indeed matters. APSA, terms and conditions apply.
Can you say National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform 5 times fast?
No. There will be pitfalls.
Yes, because of where you are from. All right, calling all football fans for one weekend in September. All the Premier League is open to fans from Access on DSTV. Now, mark your calendars from the 21st until the 22nd of September. Enjoy the action as West Ham takes on Chelsea and Man City take on Arsenal. Remember, you can also stream the games when you are on the move using DSTV Stream. So for as low as 85 Ghana cedis, you can subscribe and enjoy all the weekend Premier League games. Stay connected and reconnect to DSTV using star 759 hash. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Now, the new order of retirement is here. Now you can retire on your own terms with a guaranteed monthly income for the rest of your life. Yes. Simply invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and start receiving monthly income to enjoy the perfect retirement. It's really that easy. Very, very easy. The best part is you get to enjoy salary increase, and this is what's been happening now. 16% is what they're currently enjoying as well. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh or simply dial star 789 star 01 hash to request a call. In fact, don't wait till you are at Kojuansi's age near retirement. Old Mutual do great things every single day.
Every single day. All right, listen, you have just about enough time to go make yourself a cup of tea and come back for more DJ Black on the Super Morning Show. Stay with us.
Good morning. Good morning.
Attention food lovers, farmers, entrepreneurs, scientists, innovators, and game changers. The Soy Food Festival 2024 is almost here and you can't afford to miss it. Join us on September 19th at the Fitzgerald in Cantonment, Accra at 9 a.m. to collaborate, innovate, and transform the future of soy in Ghana. This is your chance to connect with key stakeholders in the soybean value chain, learn from top experts and business leaders from Ghana and the US. Discover game-changing opportunities in farming, nutrition, and entrepreneurship. Plus, enjoy a feast of delicious soy-based dishes. Don't wait. To register, visit www.soyfoodfestival.org or at Everything Soy on Facebook and Instagram. It's not just an event, it's your future in food. Be there or miss out on the next big thing in Ghana. Soy Food Festival Ghana is brought to you by the American Soybean Association and World Initiative for Soy in Human Health.
The luckiest star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah. The luckiest star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah. Doctors, nurses, barbers, drivers, bouncers, friends, teachers, bankers. You could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest. East, west, north, south. You could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest. Accra to Haga. Let's go. The luckiest. Star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah. The luckiest. Star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah. Doctors, nurses, barbers, drivers, bouncers, friends, teachers, bankers. Star 712 hash. You could be the luckiest.
National Health Insurance.
Great news! The National Health Insurance Scheme NHIS has waived the waiting period for all members aged 70 years and above. All 70 years and above are also exempted from paying a premium. Enrollments and renewal are absolutely free on the NHIS. Members who are 70 years and above can automatically access healthcare when they newly register with the NHIS or renew their membership annually. You are no longer required to serve the 1-month waiting period for late renewals. Dad, mom, grandpa, and grandma, let your old age be filled with good health and access instant healthcare at zero cost on the NHIS today. Download the My NHIS mobile app to register with your Ghana card or visit the nearest NHIS office. Terms and conditions apply. For details, contact the NHIS call center on 054-444-6447 or 0302-746-447. NHIS, your access to quality healthcare. This message is brought to you by the United States Agency for International Development, USAID.
Electroland Ghana Limited is back with a massive back-to-school promo. Visit EGL showrooms and authorized dealer stores across Ghana for best offers on Samsung, Media, TCL, and NASCO products. Get a free portable audio speaker with the 50-inch NASCO Android UHD Smart TV for just 4,999 Ghana cedis. NASCO AC starting 3,699 Ghana cedis with free air cooler. Experience UHD 4K Smart Android TV with TCL for 6,499 Ghana cedis and receive a free electric kettle. Cook up a storm with the Media 20-liter solo microwave for only 999 Ghana cedis and say no to cold meals. Get a free cake mixer with the 4-burner Media gas cooker. Call 0503 159 739 for more information. Electroland Ghana Limited, home of electronics and appliances. Terms and conditions apply.
Your one-stop destination for anything beauty can be found at Achimota Retail Center. Walk into Centopia, Not One Skincare, Seth's Choice Hair and Beauty Salon at Achimota Retail Center for all your beauty needs. We always have amazing deals and unbelievable discounts to offer. And your vibes and
For too long, Ghanaians have been let down by empty promises and failed leadership. But now, a new dawn is rising in our beloved country. A sweeping change led by the visionary Nana Kwame Bediako, the leader of a new force movement. Nana Kwame Bediako will embark on an unprecedented tour of all 276 constituencies across Ghana. He's bringing hope, economic freedom, and to put power back where it belongs, with you, the people. Be part of this historic revolution that will shape the destiny of our nation. Join the New Force movement now and let's build a nation of our dreams. For more information, call 0531 100081. That's 0531 100081. New Force Movement. Enidaswa Ba.
Name is Akrobato. I like my mind peace. That's why I go get my Bampo insurance from Holland Life. Just yesterday, my Abushapeni asked everybody to pay 1,000 Ghana cedis for a penny funeral. But Masa Nukureni and Moshomekora. My Bambo helped me cover cost of funeral and any disability cost by paying 2 Ghana cedis per Bushumibia. A simple cry.
Yes, with as little as 2 Ghana cedis, you too can have peace of mind about cost of injury and funeral by simply registering with Mibambo Insurance from Holland Life. Just dial *269# on MTN or Telecel and follow the prompts. It's really that simple. Enjoy peace of mind today, knowing your tomorrow is covered. Mibambo Insurance, made for you.
Daddy. Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Jungle is massive. Wicked.
Joy.
This song is a very powerful song. It brings back memories to some of us. This was one of the songs that our very dear friend K Waddles used to dance to when he was contesting the regional championship. K Waddles. Hey, on the raga tape.
Black, you see what this?
Oh, why is wasting?
This song that you have played there. What happened?
Oh,
yeah. But what about you?
No. Who am I? Do you think that whoever have the competence to be able to dance?
He used to dance with funeral songs.
Yes. I can do a kitty.
It's the Super Morning Show on Joy. And listen, we promised you an important conversation. I mean, it beggars belief what's happening to football in Ghana. And so we put together some of the greatest minds in sports to help us really try and decipher this thing. And most importantly, figure out what needs to be done to fix it. Right? That's more important than anything else. Who caused it and how do we fix it? That's what we're dealing with.
Essentially, who ought to be sacked by the end of the day?
That is the most important question if you ask me. Yeah, and we'll figure it out together. Stay with us. But first, Sun Lodge Hotel is 50 years old. I can't believe it. You know, I keep saying when I first moved to Accra in 2014, I lived at Sun Lodge for a few months. Yeah, 50 years old. Wow. It's their golden jubilee. Sun Lodge Hotel would like to express...
hotel for months.
Yes, months. About 3 months.
You'll be rich for long.
Oh, it wasn't on my own dime. I was brought here by somebody. Yeah. All right. So Sun Lodge Hotel would like to express their heartfelt gratitude to all of their clients for this journey through the different phases, transitioning from a budget hotel to a 1-star to a 2-star, and of course they want you to watch out for their next star status. It will blow your mind. Celebrate with Sun Lodge this September and beyond as they keep providing you with a service that continues to be an experience worth repeating. To all of you, their clients and stakeholders, they say Aiko for bringing us this far. For reservations and inquiries, call 0302-244-778 or just email reservations@sunlodgehotel.com. Sun Lodge Hotel, an experience worth repeating.
Now, you're a customer of Enterprise. If not, then this is the best time to join the Enterprise family because guess what? Enterprise is excited to roll out their new loyalty program. It's called the Enterprise Advantage Points. Now, Enterprise customers can rack up points and score awesome rewards just by making purchases, renewing policies, and more, all through their self-service portal or the Enterprise Advantage app. Now, just log into your account, access Advantage services and points, and start earning points for rewards like airtime, Momo, and many, many more. Visit to enjoy this exclusive offer. Enterprise Advantage Points, because nothing you do should be pointless in this life. Enterprise, your advantage.
Now, are you ready to make every moment count? From the simple pleasures of treating yourself to unforgettable weekend getaways or a special surprise from someone you love, you can have the perfect companion. Stanbic cards are here for those fulfilling moments that make you go, yes, this is it. Talk to Stanbic on 0302-815-789. On social media, they are at Stanbic Bank GH, or you can just go to stanbicbank.com.gh to learn more.
Now, in partnership with Adansi Travels and the multimedia group, CalBank is proud to announce the 2024 CalBank Trade Summit, which is aimed at empowering businesses and opening doors to international trade opportunities in Turkey and Dubai. This is from October 25 to November 5, 2024. Over the course of 2 weeks, patrons will have the chance to explore new products, forge partnerships, and gain invaluable insights into the trade dynamics of Turkey and Dubai. This summit represents a unique opportunity for businesses looking to expand their horizons and tap into these lucrative markets. Kindly call any of the following numbers for more details. Of course, the slots are limited. Now, 0270-0302245 or 0261-513-534 or 0266-074-379 or 0261-513-435. CalBank, forward together.
You know, I have a friend who comes from the Middle East.
Okay, all right.
So get out. And he says Dubai. When he's pronouncing, he says Dubai.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dubai.
Say it right. Oh, Bayou.
Say Dubai.
Debbie.
Okay.
Please. Conferencing doesn't have to be the same boring routine. The location for your next conference can both be result-centered and relaxing. Aqua Safari Resort gives you the best of both worlds and more. Let them take the stress out of your process. Just call them on 054 011 0190 and watch your conferences and events effortlessly taken care of.
Good morning to the board chairman of Aqua Safari. Now, the Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited's back to school promotion is here with us again from August to September this year. Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited is giving you a generous 10 to 20% discount on all school items. I know your kids are going to school, so you should buy these things: textbooks, pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, and much more. This across all their branches in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takoradi, Winneba, and Cape Coast. Parents, teachers, and students, please hurry while stocks last. For more information, call us on 0506 487 557 or 0302 764 209, or send an email info@kingdomgh.com. You can also visit our website, which is kingdomstoreonline.com. Kingdom Books, where quality and affordability are both assured. Terms and conditions apply.
Joy 99.7 FM. Joy 99.7 FM.
Daddy, I feel I'm
Della Papa, you can't survive a day without me. Oh, don't worry, it is on fire.
What's the problem?
I've run out of gas, and today I don't have money. I have only 40 cedis on me.
Oh, ma. Who said you need a lot of money to buy gas? You can refill any amount per your pocket. Even sell 20 cedis.
Are you sure?
Ma, it's true.
Okay, hurry up. Go and fill 40 cedis for me right now.
Oh, ma.
My friend, go and fill it before the network in my Okru cuts.
Oh, yes. Protect indigenous Ghanaian businesses, save over 10,000 local Ghanaian jobs, and salvage more than $400 million local investments by refilling your gas cylinders at your nearest gas station nationwide. LPG Refilling, your affordable, pocket-friendly, and transparent choice.
We shall win, and we know we'll survive. Yeah. Shall wash away all.
Hey, Bosu, long time.
Yeah. Hey, go and say mu yen yo mu. Na before na land no mu bi wa.
Oh, Gold Super XP. Tregu Gold Station bebre mu Bosu.
Oh, fantastic. Super XP.
Quality. Super. Gold Super XP. Bosu, will be feel.
I like that.
Goil Super XP, quality fuel that brings you choice and takes you further. Ideal for most vehicles and fortified with special additives to help your engine perform better and consume less. It's available in many Goil stations nationwide. Goil Super XP, woo feel ya, ha, woo be feel. Goil, good energy. Yeah,
Energy. Wake up, good morning, good morning.
combination of elation, confusion, disorientation. You have just survived a DJ Black experience. Welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's 9:02, and we promised you an important conversation. Well, we meant what we said. Look, football in Ghana has deteriorated to the point where, as a football nation, we are not allowed to play football in our nation. I mean, who could ever have foreseen this? That's the reality. How did we get here? Whose responsibility was shirked to the point where CAF had to shut down our stadia? Whose responsibilities were shirked to that point, right? And how do we get back? How do we get back some semblance of dignity and respect when it comes to football? Not just football, but sports in general. This is an important conversation, all right? And especially at a time when so many things don't seem to work. The one thing that we should not be scratching our heads over is something that we are abundant in talent for, and that is football. All right, so let's figure it out together. We've got some of the best brains in the sport to help us come to grips with this. Winston, who have we got joining us?
So, of course, we have Fentio, Tahir Fentio, editor Joy Sports, here with us. Victor Chutamaklu, also with Joy Sports, and Muftar Nabila, also with Joy Sports. But, of course, we've been joined on the phone by Rosalind Amo, who's a sports journalist and sub-editor of Daily Graphic, and Veronica Komi, also a sports journalist. Good morning to all of you. Thank you very much for joining us.
Pleasure. Thanks for having us this morning.
Great. And let me start with you, Rosalind Amo, because I was checking your comment on Facebook, and you say that, Numekev, or that's Doji, shouldn't be the only one responsible. You say more people should be held responsible. Others have actually played a role in where we find ourselves today. Who else should be held responsible and accountable for our fate today?
Thank you very much, Winston. And I believe that we have a sector minister. And the sector minister, apart from everything else, has a supervisory role over everything else that has to do with not just the policy, but also the facilities and everything. And over time, we have been talking about the way our facilities have been managed. I mean, we are very careless when it comes to renting it out for other social events. We don't protect those facilities enough. And every now and then, we are giving the warning by CAF that we don't have approved or the standard stadia to use for our international games. And he has superintendent over these things for, at least for the past 1 year. He's been in charge since the second tenure of this government. And so for it to have been like, he is there, and then only the agency minister has been asked to go. I felt that it was not right, because what have you done? What supervisory role did you play to ensure that all the wrongs have been righted, or the issues that have been persistently raised by CAF has been addressed? I don't think that only the National Sports Authority Director General should have gone. The minister should also have some questions to answer.
Now, Rosalind, before I get to Veronica, you say, every time CAF has been warning us. For how long has CAF been warning us about the state of our stadia?
At least, if our memory serves me right, it's been the last 2 years. The reason why we are not able to play our Category 1 games at either the Accra Stadium or Cape Coast, and now we have had to, every now and then, catch up and pretend to be doing some work at the Baba Yara Stadium, and then we get there to go and play. We get to play. But the requirements are clear. What does it take for us to meet those requirements? I don't think that anybody has made any conscious effort to ensure that at least whilst we are able to play at Baba Yara, the other facilities have what it takes to be able to host the high-profile international games. And that is where my concern is, because if you as a minister and you haven't come in to ensure that some of these things are addressed, then why are we still there? This will be the 4th year from 2020 up to this point, 2021 up to this point, and we have not been able to resolve those issues. And embarrassingly, you remember our World Cup qualifier, against Nigeria.
Yeah.
And see what happened. That was when the red flags were raised. And we haven't done anything about it. And we are going into another World Cup qualifier, and we are still raising the same issue. So who should be held responsible, Winston?
Let me bring in Veronica at this point. Veronica, so this is something that is, I mean, we've known this for the past 3 years, but we are consistently touting our achievement in sports. What have we been doing all this while?
In your intro, I heard you say that a football nation. I hate to be the one to break it to you that we are not a football nation. We haven't been in a very long time. We used to be a powerhouse without a doubt. We no longer are a powerhouse. Because I cannot, for the life of me, reference one football nation, apart from it being rhetoric, that has no standard stadium. I cannot, for the life of me, remember ever reading or seeing this happen in Ghana. This is unprecedented. And every time we say that this is colossal failure on the part of the government and the people of Ghana, we have evidence. We do have evidence because you remember some of us led a few people to stage the State Ghana football protest in February. Yes. When we were articulating some of these things, performances of the team, these are some of the reasons why we kept saying a lot needs to change. We need to have a policy as a nation. We need to have a look in so that we can make a few changes to ensure that football progresses. Because how are you calling yourself a football nation when your league, your Premier League, doesn't even have sponsorship? It hasn't in a very long time. To the extent that a title sponsor, to the extent that when a team wins the league, they get around $30,000. We have been flirting with this band for a long time, or for a while now, because we could say that we have stadia in the Sipon, Tamale, Accra, Kumasi, but they don't meet the standard that enables you to play Category A matches. Just the Legon Stadium, a stadium that was about 70% done, to the extent that we spent about $30 million to finish it 2024, and you finish a stadium and you couldn't even make it meet standard, the required standard. Worst of all, only last week you saw the ministry issue a press release saying that they needed a GFA to collaborate with CAF so that they could come in to inspect the Accra Sports Stadium and the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. It was sadly laughable. And I say so because it means two things. Either the ministry is oblivious of the status of our stadium, because every normal football fan knows today that the Accra Sports Stadium has not been in shape in a very long time. As basic as washrooms, it's that basic. The ministry and the sports authority or the sports stadium, it's just a walking distance. Your ministry doesn't know that the facility is so down that it's not just down to the pitch. The Cape Coast Sports Stadium, I'm just saying that politicians, over time, they have no interest in football, they have no interest in sports. When they walk into town, they just hop on the euphoria of the Black Stars, the fact that we do the World Cup every now and then, and they just decide that, okay, they will pump money into the Black Stars, but not for the development of the football. When you listen to the current government, they are happily touting everywhere that they have invested more in infrastructure in sports than any other government. I am sorry, the AstroTurf that they built in communities was just an emotional decision. And why do I say this? Because if you go to the one at Medina or everywhere, if you say that it was just for the community, for recreation and other things, they are charging like 400 cedis for an hour and a half. How many people can afford that? First of all, most of these teams who would have loved to play their games there, the pitches do not meet the standard. So obviously, every now and then when we wake up and we think that to be able to win power or to be able to give a semblance of the fact that we care about football, we just do anything. I like that this has happened to us. We have two things to do, either to go the Mali way, because 2 years ago, Mali found themselves in that hot waters. And today, if you go to Mali or you check the records, the facility that they have built And that is for a country that has not done the World Cup back-to-back like Ghana has done and gotten so much money. They took advantage of it and changed the narrative. It's either we are interested in developing it or not. And I do believe that we can go the Mali way, or we can still pretend to be ostriches, bury our head in sand, and convince ourselves that we are still a football nation.
Now, Veronica, before I come in studio, when you and your colleagues staged the Save Ghana football demonstration, there were discussions at the time. They said they were going to engage you. Did you have these discussions and these concerns that you had at the time? What did they tell you they were going to do about them?
You know, what is funny is that we were perceived to be anti-Ghana or anti-football. Like my friends like Fentio, Victor, and others. Every time you speak truth to power, the fact that we have to have a look in and make changes, they think you are antagonizing them. And that is the reason why we are here. We did serve Parliament, I'm sure in the next few days, because if I check the records, somewhere yesterday, Parliament had sent a letter yesterday to say that they would want to meet us to engage. The GFA obviously was happy about sending press releases every now and then about all the things they were doing, including the FIFA forward money of 150,000 that they used to buy footballs to share to the clubs, because around that time they needed to let Ghanaians know they were doing well. The minister was smiling in Parliament, claiming that he's going to engage everybody so that stakeholders will push this forward. It is our insincerity. Our insincerity is the reason we are here. I do remember that in one of the President's State of the Nation's address, after our demonstration, he said that he was going to outdoor his football policy. I don't know if he's waiting to outdoor it after power. But you see, it is how we take each other, how insincere we can be. That is the reason we are here. That engagement has not happened. If it happens, I am happy to bear it out with you.
Thank you, Veronica and Rosen. Please hold on. Let me get in studio and engage Fentio and the guys. But Victor, let me start off with you. Because the more I think about it, the more I get confused. That we've invested huge sums of money, and yet there is nothing to show. In a country where we tout, amounts invested as achievement and not pitches, this is our reality. Today, the much talk about AstroTurf, regional youth centers and everything, rehabilitation or renovation of Accra Sports Stadium, Kumasi Sports Stadium, Babayara Sports Stadium, and Cape Coast, Esipon, Tamale. We spent over $250 million organizing All Africa Games. And post All Africa Games, we still don't have a pitch that meets CAF requirements.
No, we don't.
I don't understand. What's wrong with us?
Oh, it's not all of us. I'm fine. When you say what's wrong with us, it's not all of us.
The country Ghana.
It's not the country Ghana. It's the ruling class.
Okay.
Yeah. What we have is the product of incompetent leadership, right? And for me, when you hear all the sloganeering of "we have the men," no, you don't. What you have are egocentric men who strut around like Einsteins, but in terms of their body of work, it stinks. Where you and I come from, the incompetence is right from the top, from the president himself to the last official. And I'll tell you how. When you look at the people that the president has appointed to run sport, essentially, so for the layman, the sports ministry is government. They run sports. The functioning arm of the sports ministry is the NSA, right? Yeah. So when you look at the sports ministry, you see policies and stuff that they want to do. When you look at the NSA, you will see the things that they are, you see the execution of those policies and all of that. So the people who run these two entities have to be the best of brains. But because we have dysfunctional political and wicked leadership, there are competent people around. It's not as if even within the NPP party, none of them can do that. There are competent people around. But unless you have a very powerful political godfather, you will not get close enough, or you will not be in the position where you can effect change. So I'll give you an example. And I think most sports journalists would know the name, Kwame Ampofi. He's the last regional sports development officer I worked with in the Western region. He's the equivalent of the Director General of the NSA. So at the regional level, the NSA bosses, they are referred to as the RSDF, the Regional Sports Development Officers. He made his way through the district level, got to regional, and finally now he's at the NSA. If you want a purely technical person who can tell you where you can situate your pitches, right, where you need to invest the most resources, he's the guy to go to. And I'm saying this because you need someone with that institutional knowledge, right, who knows the industry inside out, and not just some politician who's been put there ahead of all of those technocrats. So if we're running a fair system, Kwame Ampofi perhaps should be the NSA board chair or the Director General in a position where he can actually effect change. Rather, we've put incompetent people like Majid Bauer, incompetent people like Seth Paum. And you see, when I say the rot is from the presidency, Seth Paum was part of the previous dysfunctional NSA board, whose board chair got sacked, was removed from office, and then they replaced him. Before that post, he was the technical advisor to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. If you are looking through the line, the person who perhaps should have had some of these promotions is Kwame Ampofi, or someone who has had his career trajectory, right? So they have the body of work, they have the technical knowledge, and they have a CV that says, beyond these ideas that they have acquired over time, those ideas are marriable with the problems we have, because you have tested those ideas or those concepts within similar circumstances and they have yielded results. Because you don't have that, what you have is a situation where everyone does what they want. So, and I'll give you more examples. Because there is no central theme running sports or properly informed ideas running sports, you have a situation where every MP wants to build an AstroTurf in their constituency. It is not from their pockets. It is from GNPC, it is from Finance Ministry, it is from Sports Ministry. At the end of the day, it is taxpayer Ghana Gas. At the end of the day, it is taxpayers' money. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia often says that they've built over 150 artificial pitches and all, which is not true anyway. But assuming without admitting what she's saying is true, if you cost it at $200,000 per facility, we're talking about in excess of $30 million that has been sunk into facilities that are not fit for purpose. Yes, you may say the Adjungano one and those ones are aesthetically pleasing, but they will not pass any proper test to host any competitive event anywhere. That's why the Blasters can't even train or what. Right. So you spend $30 million, and yet the product of that work that Bawumia likes to brag about is not fit for purpose. And so the Premier League clubs who can pay for those facilities and rent them so that you get some money to maintain them cannot use them. In the end, they are useless white elephants there. If you look at the youth resource centers, and I'm glad that Veronica mentioned it. If you had proper policy convergence, what you would have had is that the resource centers and even the artificial pitches, you would have had the youth in sports module that they were running. The people that the YEA claims they have trained, they said they have trained 5,000 people. We don't know where those people are.
Wrap up, let me get to Mufta. He has a lot of filler for us, yes.
So because you don't have competent leadership, you are spending a lot of money. And I think that in the last 8 years, Ghana has perhaps invested more into sports than we've ever done in our history. If you combine the $250 million on African Games, excess of $30 million on artificial pitches, over $11 million on the youth resource centers. Last week, we were told a certain man has got a contract of over 80 million Ghana cedis to renovate all of our stadiums, and he didn't do all of that. Because you don't have competent leadership, you will even if we spend $1 billion, you will get to the situation that we found ourselves in because they are wasting the money.
Hold on a minute. Muftau, I know you have a lot of inside information. So why is the sports minister still at post today? He's been superintending this ministry since 2021. And since 2021, CAF has consistently been reminding us that our sports facilities, our stadia, are not fit for purpose.
It's quite a complex issue.
That he's not been able to fix the problem? He's still there?
Oh, no, you asked about why he's still in the
Yes.
office. Yeah, it's quite a complex issue. So, for instance, the buck always stops with the boss, right? But one interesting thing, in fact, you'd recall about 3 years ago, we did a story that said that the NSA had a meeting at the Aqua Safari where the Director General told the board that went for a retreat that he had not rented out the Accra Sports Stadium for any program. They came back on Monday, went to the minister's office. On their way back to their office, then a bank had gone there to erect their stuff on the playing surface, right? For instance, what happened at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium was a similar one, where the minister got to know that they were renting out the facility for a church program like 3 days into the church program through the media. So the bigger question everyone would ask is, how come the minister oftentimes doesn't get to know that the facilities that you've been put in charge, someone is renting them out for something?
But Muftal, these are public facilities. If anybody goes there, you will know.
That's where I'm coming to.
Does the minister need why? I mean,
that's where I'm coming to.
Let's even say they didn't tell. If the minister really wants to know whether the facilities are being rented, he would know.
That point may even be insignificant because it is the NSA who are manning these facilities.
Yeah.
When
That's
they
the
rent
point.
it out, they don't need to come and inform the minister.
That's the point.
Just do your job.
That's clearly the point. So they don't, when they rent out the facility, they don't go to the minister to tell them that we've rented facility ABC out for ABC. He gets to know later. And when he gets, so for instance, the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, I was made to understand that immediately it came to his attention, he called them up for a meeting. They gave out a recovery plan. The recovery plan did not work. There was another meeting at Alisa Hotel. He called them up again. That was where he told them that, in fact, per what I was told, he told them that they were queried. In fact, he queried them, gave them to give a response. The presence of the query was taking too long, so he fired the boss immediately. Because they were supposed to respond to the query on Wednesday. It's quite a complex issue, depending on where you sit, right, or how you process the stuff.
Exactly. How is that complex?
The complexity is that the minister gets to know at the point the harm has been done, right? And I'm sure, because the buck stops with him, the president, anyone at all would have wished that the president started with him. But I cannot tell what sort of conversation he went and had with the president, because he was the person the president called.
Has the minister always known these problems?
Winston, let's clarify something. The NSA Director General, the minister cannot sack him. The NSA board chair, those are President Akufo-Addo's appointees. So when they are misbehaving, the best the minister can do is to report the matter to the presidency. Their continued stay in office is because President Akufo-Addo has been excited by the work they do. When it comes to the sports minister, we will interrogate his body of work and say that, Mr. Minister, this is where you faulted, and so you deserve to be sacked. But on the specific case of assets management, it is in the remit of the NSA. The key officers there are appointees of the president of the land.
Yes, but the NSA is also an agency under the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
Yes.
So it will be important to know what the minister himself has done over the period.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's important to know because...
And that's where clearly I
hold on, Mufta. We cannot assume that the minister has not been aware all this while. We cannot assume that the minister who queries Director General does not know what's happening in that particular agency.
And that's why I'm saying that the buck always stops with him. But the challenge is that, as Atu mentioned, it is the NSA's duty to maintain these facilities and generate their revenue. Right. So, for instance, in 2024, they've been asked to generate 3.948 million Ghana cedis. So, what they will have to do to ensure that they generate the revenue, they will get it done. But the challenge is this: when you are renting out the facility and the minister doesn't know, and he gets to know later, the best he can do is to call you up. When there is something wrong, he cannot immediately fire the board chairman or the director general. It has to go up to the appointing authority.
Thank you. Let me ask a very simple question.
Yes.
Do we have so we rent out facilities? We said we had stadium pitch covers. We didn't have it.
No, we don't.
No, we didn't.
He lied.
So I mean, is it not obvious from the beginning that right from the get-go we set out to fail?
Yes, I listen, Winston, and that's why I think. Look, I agree with
with Achi that the whole conversation about the minister being aware now is neither here nor there. There's evidence of consistent undermining of the minister. That does not absolve the minister. It speaks to his own authority and competence. So if he appears to be anyone that is not respected and not regarded by appointees at the NSA, then he's clearly shown that he's not somebody that can stomp his authority and he needs to go. But having said that, I think the whole structure and the management style of our facilities is why we are failing consistent. And I agree with you, the whole structure is set up to fail. You give the NSA revenue targets to bring in from all these facilities. But you ask yourself, in the period in which you've given them these targets, what have you put into ensuring that these facilities are in the right shape to bring in that revenue?
Fan, can I ask a question?
Yes.
For our general education here. Money has been allocated for the maintenance of these infrastructure.
Money is allocated to the sports ministry.
Thank you.
Over 80% goes to pay salaries and goods and services.
That is the important question I want to bring in here. If the money is allocated to the sports ministry, then the sports ministry has a responsibility to ensure the money is spent on the right things, to ensure that anytime we are inspected, we meet the code, we pass, and we are able to use our infrastructure for the purpose they were provided. Anambwa.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So if the money comes to him,
yes,
and the stadia is not managed, is not maintained, please, who should we sack first?
Exactly. But the first point is that that money that they allocate to the sports ministry, first of all, is not even adequate. 80% of it goes into paying salaries, services, and goods and services.
So it's even misapplied.
It's not even the money that goes into the maintenance of the facilities. That's the point we are trying to make. So now they've asked them to generate income that will then go back into managing the facilities. Now the income is generated because we see what they do to the facilities in the name of generating revenue. So renting it out for concerts, for church services, all these things are all revenue generation measures. However, the question is, every time that revenue is generated, how much of it is reinvested into the stadium maintenance? These are the critical questions. And so at the Public Accounts Committee, it came up that you keep renting out the facility, let's say to music concerts and what have you. But first and foremost, it's a sports facility. So you need to protect the fundamental elements of the sport, i.e. the pitch, for example. So if you're generating 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 every month, every 2 months, whether it's a December period, peak period, or whatever you want to call it, how much of it are you reinvesting into keeping the toilets clean?
Okay.
Into maintaining the pitch? So all of these things haven't been done.
Fencho, you know what we are going to do? I know that tomorrow is Friday, and I won't miss game plan. We'll continue the conversation there, because time is not our friend today.
It is not. Give me 60 seconds.
I am counting. Go.
One thing that we need to do, I think that we need to have a dependable revenue stream purposely for the sports development in this country.
Okay.
And I think without that, we will keep going in circles. And my suggestion would be, first of all, they spoke about the competence, so I don't want to go there. We need competent people, technical people running the sports, not just appointed people. But second, we need a dependable revenue stream. And my suggestion would be the NDC and the MPP have both promised to scrap the betting tax when they come to power. I think that should not be done. Whoever is advising them, I think has advised them wrongly. I think what they really should be doing is to still take that tax, but repurpose it, maybe 50% of it or all of it, into setting up a sports fund, which will then go into the development of sports purposely.
Thank you very much, Fentio Tahiru Fentio. Thank you, Victor Achutamaklo. Thank you, Muftar Nabila. And thank you also, Rosalind Amo, who's sports journalist and sub-editor of the Daily Graphic, and Veronica Komi, sports journalist, for making time to join us. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Super Morning Show. Hey, Eradi, where are all these high bills coming from? Now, where they made it here?
In these times of high electricity tariffs, Build-Freeze Solar Hybrid Air Conditioners are your sure bet to cut down on electricity bills. Build-Freeze cool your buildings comfortably with very low energy consumption. The amazing part is the air conditioners are built with the latest German technologies that give you 80% savings on energy consumption compared to traditional air conditioners. Build-Freeze come with a 6-year warranty and free after-sale servicing for a year. Please call us for purchases on 053-1100-915, 053-1100-915. Build-Freeze, superior cooling with lower energy.
Let me share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resorts. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castanet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Confidence matters in insurance. Confidence has doubled. The game changer of insurance is now here in Ghana. Sanlam and Allianz have joined forces to create an unstoppable force. Sanlam Allianz.
That's right. This partnership will give customers 238 years of combined experience, making Sanlam Allianz a titan of insurance in Ghana and Africa. Sanlam Allianz is here to give you the personalized service you deserve and more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a true definition of confidence. Visit www.gh.sanlamallianz.com. Sanlam Allianz. Live with confidence because you have confidence in us.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
Hey, is that Cuckoo? Hey, you've grown into a big boy, oh.
Evipa. Even Momo is 15 years old.
It still feels like yesterday when we were fumbling with cash and worrying about the way money moves.
Say it again. Now I send money to my AC in the village, pay bills, save money, loans so kaka, investment kaka, at the Momo app.
Shit. How do you think I get the small coins from my bugger pack?
To celebrate 15 years of Momo, you too can win awesome prizes in the Momo at 15 Rewards promo. Just download the new My Momo app, continue to transfer and make payments, and you could be one of the 15 lucky winners of 15,000 Ghana cedis and 150 lucky winners of 1,500 Ghana cedis each. So, Ghana, keep celebrating Momo at 15. Offer runs from now till November. T's and C's apply. MTN.
Looking for the best in trendy and fashionable clothes? Your surest destination is Achimota Retail Center, where you find King's Bazaar, Mr. Price, Elsie Wakiki, Gambel Clothing, ABA Outlet, and Pacific Fashion. We always have amazing deals and unbelievable discounts to offer. And your vibes in Kwan.
National Health Insurance.
Great news! The National Health Insurance Scheme, NHIS, has waived the waiting period for all members aged 70 years and above. All 70 years and above are also exempted from paying a premium. Enrollment and renewal are absolutely free on the NHIS. Members who are 70 years and above can automatically access healthcare when they newly register with the NHIS or renew their membership annually. You are no longer required to serve the 1 month waiting period for late renewals. Dad, mom, grandpa, and grandma, let your old age be filled with good health and access instant healthcare at zero cost on the NHIS today. Download the My NHIS mobile app to register with your Ghana card or visit the nearest NHIS office. Terms and conditions apply. For details, contact the NHIS call center on 054 444 6447 or 0302 746 447. NHIS, your access to quality healthcare. This message is brought to you by the United States Agency for International Development, USAID.
Morning Show. Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
You're welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy. And listen, get 10% off food, drinks, beauty and cosmetics, home essentials, electrical appliances, mobile phones and accessories, clothing, footwear, made in Ghana goods, and so much more at the Momo Cashless Market. Yeah, you heard right. From the 2nd until the 6th of October at Good Park, Tetekwashi Interchange, there will be over 100 merchants in one place with amazing discounts for all Momo customers. Now, fun activities include artist performances, DJs on rotation, board and TV games, as well as kids zone and giveaways. Join the fun at the Good Park, Tetekwashi Interchange, from the 2nd till the 6th of October 2024, each day from 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. and just Momo it everywhere you go.
So did you know that all 41 LPG companies and 800 stations across the country are 100% built and operated by indigenous Ghanaians? Well, when you refill your cylinder with us, you support the growth of indigenous businesses and create more jobs. But that's not the only reason why you should choose us. Our LPG distribution system offers unbeatable value, allowing you to buy any amount of the product in whichever quantity you need, making it incredibly pocket-friendly. You can buy 20 cities, 30 cities, 40 cities, 50 cities. If you're worried about being cheated with us, you can watch Philly Philly as your cylinder gets filled. Plus, we have weighing scales at every station, so you can double-check the weight of the quantity filled. That's trust and transparency guaranteed. Switch to LPG for your vehicle. Especially if you drive a taxi, it's environmentally friendly, helping protect our precious ecosystem. Go green with LPG and make a difference. Remember, when the last tree dies, the last man dies. Refill your LPG cylinder at your nearest gas station and help save our forest and environment. LPG Marketing Companies Association of Ghana, your affordable, pocket-friendly, trustworthy and eco-friendly choice.
Now, the best school in the central region,
St. Augustine's College.
That is in Fansipim School.
Okay, you said school, not college. Okay.
It's Old Boys Association. That's the Fansipim Old Boys Association, MOBA, presents the 9th edition of the MOBA Annual Engagement Series. Now, the theme is Hen Nanano Botai Pa, 148 years of advancing educational excellence in Ghana, the future. Now, this is happening on Wednesday, 25th of September, 2024. It's going to happen at the EcoBank Ghana Head Office Auditorium at Ridge. It's at 4:30 p.m. These are the panelists that will be speaking at this event. Dr. Kenneth Shelton Akins, Innovations in Pedagogy and Curriculum Development. Now, J. Kweku Beduado, MOBA 84, he will addressing educational inequality and facilities. Now, Dr. Kweku Enusen, the law lecturer, will deal with investments in educational infrastructure and facilities. Jonas Menu Isamoah will also be preparing students for the workforce of tomorrow. The moderator is Abubakar Sulemana, MOBA 85. Sponsors: Prudential Life Insurance, EcoBank Ghana Limited. Media partners: Joy FM, Joy News, Asasi Radio, and Graphic Communications Group Limited. For further information, please reach out to 050-318-6258 or 0556-439873. Kwaboche Jen Shekan.
All right, are you ready to make every moment count? Well, from the simple pleasures of treating yourself to unforgettable weekend getaways or a special surprise for someone you love, you can have the perfect companion. Stanbic cards are there for those fulfilling moments that make you go, yes, this is it. Talk to Stanbic on 0302-815-789. On social media, they are at Stanbic Bank GH, or just go to stanbicbank.com.gh to learn more.
So, dear moms, aren't you tired of fighting with Junior each time he goes out to play? Because Junior wants to play, and Junior has to play. But we know sometimes Junior's clothes get terribly dirty, and who must do his laundry? You, of course. We understand laundry is hard work. So from today, join the millions of Ghanaian moms, sweet mummies, and old girls who have gone back to their old Omo. The new Omo is packed with powerful stain removal properties, is extra gentle on the hands, and now has a unique, sweet-smelling fragrance, all for your clothes. Yeah, fast. Grab Omo hand wash or Omo Auto for machine wash at any grocery shop or supermarket near you now. Omo powerful stain removal with long-lasting fragrance.
As Janet Services proudly, we are presenting to you the 7th edition of Women in Worship. The theme is the real birth experience. Join the powerful ministers like never before. Mercy Chinyo, Ada Ehi, Diana Hamilton, Empress Gifty, and an all-female team Eternity featuring Efe Grace, J.O.A., Rafia, Echan, and Lodina the Soprano. Sunday, 22nd of this Sunday, right, is when it is happening. Very powerful event. Gates open at 4 p.m. It's happening at the Oil Dome, Royal House Chapel International, Kaneshi Runabout. And it's just going for a cool 70 Ghana cedi for economy. And for first class, 150 Ghana cedi. This is a powerful, godly engagement. Women in Worship. Visit Airport Shell, Bachelor Hotel, Community 11, 1 and 2 shells, or online egotickets.com or dial star 713 star 33 star 70 hash. Tickets or hotline is also 0248-810-396 to purchase your tickets now. Sponsors: Frightor, A-Live, Serene Insurance, Silicon House, Equity Health Insurance, Nasco Electricals, Bell Park, Celebrity Studio, Silicon House Production, and Bell Beverages. Media partners is Joy News and Joy FM. For more information and to sponsor Women in Worship, kindly contact 0245 342 440 or 055 774 7977. Daughter, you still have a voice. Women in Worship.
All right, we're still not done. It's the Super Morning Show. Stay with us.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Attention, food lovers, farmers, entrepreneurs, scientists, innovators, and game changers. The Soy Food Festival 2024 is almost here, and you can't afford to miss it. Join us on September 19th at the Fitzgerald in Cantonment, Accra at 9 a.m. to collaborate, innovate, and transform the future of soy in Ghana. This is your chance to connect with key stakeholders in the soybean value chain, learn from top experts and business leaders from Ghana and the US. Discover game-changing opportunities in farming, nutrition, and entrepreneurship. Plus, enjoy a feast of delicious soy-based dishes. Don't wait. To register, visit www.soyfoodfestival.org or at Everything Soy on Facebook and Instagram. It's not just an event, it's your future in food. Be there or miss out on the next big thing in Ghana. Soy Food Festival Ghana is brought to you by the American Soybean Association and World Initiative for Soy in Human Health.
Everyone is running to Bills. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes with acquiring any of our loan facilities. For whoever you are and whatever you're doing, Bills has a product for you. No susu, no deposits. All you need is your Ghana card. Call 0302-200-390 or 0596-928-33 today and live a bill-free life. Bills Microcredit is licensed by the Bank of Ghana. Bills, financing your needs. Terms and conditions apply.
When shopping for a dress, you say,
of course, the low burst line. A little tight by the hips. Covered sleeves. Off shoulder. Definitely.
But when buying anti-malarial drug, you say,
is it not malaria? Give me whatever is available.
Choose your malaria drugs the same way you choose your dress. Always ask for Coartem. It's also available in cherry-flavored dispersible tablets for children. Don't gamble with malaria. Choose right. Choose Coartem. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Malaria testing should be done before treatment. This advert is FDA approved.
For too long, Ghanaians have been let down by empty promises and failed leadership. But now, a new dawn is rising in our beloved country. A sweeping change led by the visionary Nana Kwame Bediako, the leader of a new force movement. Nana Kwame Bediako will embark on an unprecedented tour of all 276 constituencies across Ghana. He's bringing hope, economic freedom, and to put power back where it belongs, with you, the people. Be part of this historic revolution that will shape the destiny of our nation. Join the New Force movement now and let's build a nation of our dreams. For more information, call 0531 100081. That's 0531 100081. New Force Movement. Enidaswa Ba.
Get ready to innovate, cultivate, and elevate. Join the excitement and fun at 8 amazing days of the Ghana Garden and Flower Show. Date 22nd to 29 September 2024. Venue Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park. Time 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. each day. Theme Renovation. Green the nation, feed the nation, grow the nation. Come discover how to turn your garden into a green powerhouse that beautifies, feeds, and grows you and our nation. Come to the daily exhibitions, Green to Riches Youth Conference, master classes, Little Green Fingers, Music 9, Drama 9, Kids Playground, and many more exciting activities. Join the movement for a greener, cleaner, healthier, wealthier, and more beautiful Ghana. The Ghana Garden and Flower Show, an initiative of Stratcom Africa. Stratcom Africa, celebrating 30 years of pioneering, innovating, and impacting.
Oktoberfest is here again. Ghana's premier 5-star hotel and your CIMG Hospitality Facility of the Year, Labadi Beach Hotel, brings you another exciting edition of the biggest beer festival in the world. Oktoberfest 2024. Performer live in Ghana is the Bayern Boys Band from Germany. Catch all the fun with German traditional food and beer at Adessa Pavilion, Labadi Beach Hotel on the 4th and 5th of October 2024. For enquiries and reservations, please call 0249 532 866 or 0244 747 670. Proudly supported by Brussels Airlines, Joy FM, and TV3. Oktoberfest Beer Festival. Come, let's party!
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
True story, and you're welcome back. It's 9:50 on Joy. Now listen, Oktoberfest Beer Festival is here again. Ghana's premier 5-star hotel and your CIMG Hospitality Facility of the Year, Labadi Beach Hotel, brings you another exciting edition of the biggest beer festival in the world, Oktoberfest Beer Festival 2024. Now, performing live in Ghana is Bayern Boys Band from Germany. Catch all the fun with German traditional food and beer at Adessa.
Let's say good morning to Lexus Bill.
Yeah. Kwame Lexus. Why?
Once you mention German food, say good morning.
Good, yes. He's intricately connected to German food.
Okay. He likes schnitzels and all of those things.
My guy.
He just said good.
Okay. Good morning, Lexus Bill. Labadi Beach Hotel on the 4th and 5th of October 2024. For inquiries and reservations, call 0249 532 866 or 0244 747 670. This event is proudly supported by Brussels Airlines, Joy FM, and TV3 Oktoberfest Beer Festival. Come, let's party. Okay, all right, lots going on. By the way, we didn't get to touch on ECG. An important conversation. I certainly think we should make time for it, but maybe not today, eh? Yeah, but Charlie, for the biggest corporation run by the state to be on the verge of bankruptcy, I don't think there's a bigger signal of failure to manage
assets than that. Okay, we'll be back after these.
Manchester City are the Premier League champions again.
When it's football you want, get it all on DSTV. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live. Because when it comes to football, we've got it all day, all night. No matter what package you're on, you're always going to get football on DSTV, your home of entertainment.
My name is Kwame Jantua. I'm a member of the Convention People's Party. I think there should be a collective effort by media houses to push the media, because the media is the only place that people can go when they have problems and they have challenges. And there needs to be a situation where those media houses that are spoiling the media's name could be rooted out. Probably a private member's bill should be passed in Parliament to make that possible, because there are a lot of media houses in this country that aren't really doing much, that are propagandists, that are owned by politicians. The media has to thrive. Without the media, there is no country. Without the media, there is no proper politics. Without the media, terror reigns. So it's very important that we take the media serious, so that the youth coming up understand what it means to have a vibrant media. Without a vibrant media, you don't have a country. Defend media freedom now.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your attention. So it's 24 corporate organizations gathering at a multi-sports complex of modern touch. And of course, one big day for the big bragging rights. Yes, Ghana's biggest and most established corporate sports event, the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament, is back. Oh yeah, the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament is back. So you watch the space for more details.
This is James. Leave a message.
James, the game's about to start and everybody's here. Salah's got the meat going, Erling's got the cold ones, Saka's chilling. Where are you, man?
All your best football friends are waiting for you to join them for the Premier League. From 10 August to 10 November, you can get GoTV Super Plus now for the discounted price of 265 cedis to enjoy all 380 games of the Premier League live. Don't wait. Upgrade today. GoTV. Love it. T's and C's apply.
Keep the frequency clear.
99.7.
Bam bam chiki bam 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 chiki 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 bam 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 chiki 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 bam bam
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Utumi first year, Utu Mutaya, a bepwe, Mrs. Subai, at the same say. Utumi first year, Utu Mutaya, a bepwe, my phone la. High time, big time, hardcore, second ability, metal. Cities, Sefa, Naira, Dutchman, dollars.
All right. Yes. This is where we put a pin in it. Thank you all so much for listening. It's been quite a morning, hasn't it?
Yes, very fantastic one.
Yeah.
Is it one of those songs?
One of which songs?
The ones you used to do the dancing.
This
recent
2001 or so. So not one of those songs.
At that time, they have whipped the dancing out of you.
Oh, go.
Okay.
So they chased the man out of
the career had ended. The career had ended.
So why was I sitting at home and thinking I miss work?
Oh, we miss you too.
What made me think?
We dearly miss you.
They played
it today. Come and see. He was moving the legs one. He didn't want me to see.
He didn't want me to see. Emmanuel Ode has actually told us the Slim Buster kind of dance. Slim Buster is his mentor.
Okay, has always been.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. We're back tomorrow with more on the Super Morning Show, but keep it on Joy till then. My name is Koje Youngson. I'm the morning man.